So what do we do? So guys, yeah, look, man. Gonna just change things a little bit for these Sundays, man. Guys, we are building up to the CL knockouts. The CL is coming through. The CL is coming through. Yes, I have my meal here. Yes, I have my meal here. The CL is coming through, man. So for these Sundays, we're gonna be calling this the CL Sundays. So they're gonna be Champions League themed, and we're gonna be from next week onward, we're going to be building up to the Champions League. But I wanted to start it today just to do a little bit of like a retrospective of past Champions League nights and so for the look at what was the best Champions League performance. But before we do that, we've got some house cleaning to do, and we've got specifically two main bits of business to cover. We're going to cover Atletico Madrid and we're going to cover Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Red Devil. I think you will not be happy with the announcements I have to make, man. Because I've got a very specific announcement to make that you wouldn't like, Red Devil. Because I think, Red Devil, it's time. You've had your fun. It's time for me to intervene. And I think you know what I mean. Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there, man. So let's first start off with these dudes, man. Well, what time do we have here? Atleti. These guys are different. And I just want a show of hands for everybody in the live chat and everybody here, whether it is time for us to call the league. Is it time for us to call this league or is there still hope? Let me bring up the table for y'all. So that's the table there. 7 points clear with a game in hand. Because my thing is this, is that I say that if Atletico win the game in hand, I'm calling the league. That's where I stand. If they go 10 points clear, I'm calling the league. I don't think that that Real or Barcelona will be able to make up 10 points from the season. But judging by how Real and Barcelona are looking, should we already call the league? Let me confess to Red. Since from a Real Madrid point of view, so Red, are you ready to concede the league to Atletico Madrid and João Felix? Red. Or is it there? Osasuna, talk to me. Is La Liga over? Is La Liga over, Osasuna?
I can't say it. I refuse to say Atletico Madrid are champions until I see the amount of games remaining times 3 is less than the points difference between Atletico and second place. Because I've never trust these guys. Never, ever. Always throwing.
But they look different.
I don't care. Do you know what Spursy is? It means no matter how good Spurs are doing, they're going to choke. Just like Atletico. No matter how good Atletico do, they always find a way to choke. Whether it's going to be Barcelona, Real Madrid, Sevilla, I'm going to say it's not Atletico's until the day it is. No way I call it. That's all I have to say.
Don't you think that? First of all, you can't compare them to Tottenham because Atletico Madrid have won a league title.
Well, I know.
And
I'm not comparing them exactly, but they are known for bottling things.
No, cool. No, but this season, because trust me, I'm one of the first guys to say Simeone is messed up. Don't they look drastically different, specifically with Cannibal Suarez?
Yes, they do, because they actually have someone that's going to finish the chances that they create. They don't have Morata up front. They don't have an unfit Diego Costa up front. They have someone that's going to finish the limited amount of chances that they get, which is what Suarez improved them in. But really, the biggest improvement for them is João Felix. He is the reason that they're flying like this, and he is the reason that everything flows in the attack, along with Carrasco. If they can stay fit, they can win the league. But I am not going to have Atletico winning the league until I see, as I said, remaining games times 3 is less than points difference.
So if not them, who? More likely, Real or Barcelona?
I don't know. Real Madrid are more likely, but genuinely, I don't know. I'm just not having it until Atletico. I'm just not calling Atletico until it is Atletico. So right now, I'm still going to say Real Madrid.
Damn.
Cool. AJ, can you hear me now?
Yeah, but let me come to Wilton. Wilton, talk to me. I'm ready to give this to Atleti. Or do you think your
No.
boys can turn it around?
We still can turn it around, but obviously now we dug ourselves into a really deep hole, because this is gonna be very difficult. Yeah, Osasuna saying Atletico bottled. They haven't really bottled La Liga that much, bro. To be frank with you, like they lost to us in the Champions League final, and yes, and they bottled it against Leipzig last season in the Champions League, but Atletico Madrid hasn't really bottled like the La Liga. Like
Last 2 seasons have been bottle jobs. They've been playing against average Madrid and Barcelona teams.
Yeah,
And
but
considering they were
let's be real,
first,
bro. Let's be real, bro. Barca was still good. Barca was still good. They still had Messi playing out of his skin during those 2 seasons. I wouldn't really call that bottling, because Atletico was never up by this many points in those past few seasons that Barca been winning La
this is
Liga.
true.
So,
This is true.
but yeah, I can't say it's over yet, because there's still 20 plus something games left. Yes, I know they have a game in hand, but there's still 20 games left in the season. I can't
Okay,
just say it's
so
over
so
yet.
if they win their game in hand and go 10 points clear, do you still think that there's
No,
a
just
chance?
because they still got to play against us and they got to play against Barca. Those might be the key turning around. And plus, the fixture congestion might kind of affect them a little bit. But I can't just say it's over yet. It's just because there's 30 games left in the season. I can't just say it's over. Just like how you were saying in the Prem, the title race is over between Liverpool and everybody else. But look where we are now. I'm not saying that the same thing is going to happen, but I can't just say the title race is done. Just give it to Atletico. I'm not giving up till I see Atletico lifting that beautiful La Liga trophy up in the sky. But I still have hope, bro. Your name is Have Hope, right? Have Hope.
It's ironic. Wait, Vilton, have you seen the trash Lampard is putting me through? There's only so much hope I can have for that trash.
Same, man. Same.
Trust the process. Trust the process, man.
Lead level. Talk to me, man. Do you think it's over in the La Liga? Do you think that now something can really happen? Or I think there's something different about Atletico, and they seem way more balanced than they've been in previous years.
Could you click on Real Madrid? Like, what's Real Madrid's next 5 games? So Levante at home, Huesca, Getafe, Valencia, and aside from maybe Valencia, what was the last time when Real Madrid played Huesca? Who won?
Real Madrid. Hazard scored a goal from outside the box.
Yeah,
left foot.
They scored a goal. Big news.
Exactly.
Chill. Red Devil continue. Red Devil continue.
Exactly, and this is the thing. Like, what Hazard was in last game? Hazard scored a brace, so we're now starting to see Zard, as you call him, come in. Zard. No, talk about nickname.
Red Devil, I'm
Zard.
coming for you. Red Devil, because Red Devil, Red Devil, you know the power I hold.
There's no
Tread
coming.
carefully. Carefully. Okay.
There's no coming, man. All I'm just saying is that the Zard, may deliver. So if the Zard turns up, man, as he did against Alaves, and that's why I looked at these 5 teams. These 5 teams, you'd think, okay, the Zard can make a difference here. And if the Zard turns up, and Real Madrid click, then yeah, especially when the Champions League starts, because the only thing I would say is that, Atletico are going to beat Chelsea, aren't they? Yeah, so if Atletico beat Chelsea, they're going to be maybe more committed to the Champions League. And can Atletico manage Champions League games as well as La Liga games as well? Because, that they might not have the squad depth ability to go through in that respect. So, yeah, I think Real Madrid have more of a squad depth than Atletico Madrid have. And so going into the season long term, Real Madrid can still challenge. I don't think it's Atletico just yet, but Atletico Madrid are clearly favourites. It's the Zard, man. It's the Zard.
Don't worry, I'm coming for your boys in the next topic. Mr. Lampard out. Talk to me, bro.
Yeah,
Is it over in the La Liga right now?
Not yet, but I think Atletico have a bigger chance than they had in previous seasons. I think they changed up the way they play. They're not like Felix is last season he wasn't firing, but now this season he's firing. But I still don't think it's over. But I think if Hazard shows up, then obviously it'll be harder for them.
All right. LB, talk to me.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Yeah, I think the chances of winning have certainly, I'd say, improved since, I'd say, about a month or so ago, given that they are much more ahead than Real Madrid. but I still think it's an open competition. Anything can happen in La Liga. The surprise factor is that Barcelona are still third on the table. So, given that they went through quite a bit of they weren't doing very well earlier this season. I think it's a big effort for them to come third. But going back to Atletico, yeah, I still think that it's an open competition. They can still win it. But can we sort of take a step back and appreciate how good of a pickup Suarez was from Barcelona?
That's bro.
Absolutely.
No, you see, because I put out a tweet. I said that Koeman, you're looking real bad right now. But someone said it wasn't Koeman. Well, first of all, it wasn't Koeman's call. It was Bartomeu's call. And Koeman had a striker. So how much should we really be hating on Koeman, who said, okay, I don't want you, but I do want a striker replacement, which he never got. Hence why Goatweight was born. So
yeah, exactly. And I mean, I for one thought that Suarez was done when he left Barcelona, but there's no doubt that he's contributed to Atletico Madrid being first on the La Liga table. So props to Suarez, and hopefully we get Atletico winning the title, something different,
All right. What's it called? Red, talk to me, man.
Yeah, man. I don't think the league's over. Atleti are very comfortable. Like, if I'm going to give my full analysis on the situation, I feel like the game in hand is going to hurt them more so than help them. Can you click on Atleti's fixtures, HH? And go to when the Champions League starts. Chelsea. First game against Chelsea. Right there, Levante there. So, watch. If you look at from the games, from Levante, the second game, Atletico Madrid versus Chelsea, and then Villarreal, that's all in 1 week. There's 3-day gaps between those matches. And even before that, they have to play Levante twice in a row because that's their game in hand. So they're going to have a lot of fixture congestion. And, I feel like if anything goes wrong, right, because, Simeone right now has a comfortable lead, so, he's playing a bit progressively. Even if you see today, he, at 1-1, he made a sub.
Wait, quickly. I just came up with a theory. You know what I think? And this is what will give Chelsea a glimmer, just a glimmer. I really believe if Simeone has to choose, he will choose La Liga over the Champions League. That's what I believe. Now, that's just my crazy theory. So if it's easy, let me just say, my thing is that I think that, and this, because I told you, I'm working on the greatest piece of juju I've ever worked in my 10 years of doing this crap. So my thing is, guys don't have trust me, I'm going in. I believe that based on just the lead that they have and what he's thinking with the squad, I feel Simeone will choose La Liga over Champions League, and he may rest some guys for that first leg and save guys, because as we've seen right here, you can't play your full team on the 21st, 23rd, and 28th. I believe that he's going to save his guys for that Villarreal game and so forth. That's what I believe. That he will not play a full strength team. Let's say he'll play like a 2/3 strength team against Chelsea, which is still pretty damn good. But I feel he's going to choose the league over the Champions League.
Now, CH, I do agree with you, because look at the games they have between the home and away game versus Chelsea. They have to play Villarreal, Real Madrid, and Getafe. Those are 3 tough games. Those are going to be games where they're going to have to focus. And if they slip in those games, that's 9 points that are at risk. And not to mention they still have to play Barcelona. So if they were to play Madrid and Barcelona, given by their old record, let's just say if they draw or lose, their leads going to be drastically cut down. I don't think that just yet it's time to call, because if it was Barcelona and they had this kind of lead, I'd be like, yes, Barcelona, they're a reliable team. They can handle the Champions League in multiple fixtures and all this stuff, because they can just have Messi, and in the space of 15 minutes he could just win the game for them and it's game over. I thought you don't have that. People are saying Suarez right now. People are only. Have you noticed that we haven't spoke about Suarez until now, and it's January? It's because he was really underwhelming. He's just recently hit.
But he's balling.
Right now he's doing well. He's hit a run of form, but at the same time, I still don't think that they have that consistency for me to say that it's wrapped up, right? I do believe that Atleti at their peak, they have a very formidable team. João Felix is developing, which in my opinion, people hate on Simeone, but Atleti's track record for producing forwards is insane. If you look at like over the past 20 years,
Yeah,
they have
Diego Costa, Roque Santa Cruz, Fernando Torres,
Sergio Aguero,
what's it called? The Colombian dude.
Falcao, like he's going like over there. It's going to be a fantastic place where he'll develop because he's going to be looked at the star player. So overall, their project is very enticing, and and I do like what they're doing. But do I trust them? No, because like Atleti's that team. Like I'll tell you, Atleti's that team that every time you put faith in them, they'll let you down. And and I say this all the time. Like you'd ask a Madrid fan that relied on Atleti to take points off of Barca, they never did. This is the first season they've ever beaten Barca in the league since Simeone got in. This is the first time they've only have one win versus Barca. And that's like in what, like 6-7 years?
Since Simeone took over.
Yeah, since Simeone took over.
Simeone has beaten them twice in Champions League. No.
No, in La Liga.
No, in La Liga, not in the Champions League. I'm saying the league strictly. So, when it comes to that, like they've always let us down. And the same thing for Barcelona fans that relied on Simeone to beat Madrid in the Champions League finals. Twice he failed. Like they're just not a team that you can really rely on like that. They don't have that kind of resume where you could be like, you know what? Yeah, 10-point lead. I trust Atleti. Ironically, the last time a league was over, the biggest lead that last time came over was Atleti as well, and they bottled it to La Real. But that was like in the old days where every game was 2 points. So like they still hold that record. They could actually break it again this year by blowing this lead.
All right. So basically, you still think that there's a chance then for Real and so forth?
Yeah, like for Real Madrid and Barcelona are still in this.
Okay.
Like Barcelona right now, they're playing at like 40%, and they're looking dangerous.
Okay. Muntar, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Bro, they just conceded 8 goals in 18 games.
This is crazy, man.
And how many goals they scored? 36. Do you remember at the start of the season I said Luis Suarez, minimum 20 goals a season he will score. He scored 12 goals by now. So he have to still play 20 games more, I guess. 19 games, sorry. So it says that, to be honest, let's be realistic. Atletico Madrid, if they made a gap of 10 points, if they win the remaining fixture, how many fixtures they have to play now? I mean, the remaining games are there, I think 1. So that would be 10 points. Are you kidding me? Even if they lose to Madrid, Barca, or even Real Sociedad, that's still 1 point clear. And you're hoping Chelsea to beat Atletico? Bro, are you kidding me? Yo, HH.
Montaha.
Chelsea.
Mount. Don't disrespect Mount. Mount Montaha.
Red Devil.
Mason Mount.
Red Devil.
Come on.
Red Devil. It's like if he
Mount.
wants me to use my special powers, man. But keep playing. Montaha, talk to me.
HH, do whatever you can. Give your best shot. Give your 100%. I'm telling you, it's not going to work against Atleti, because Atleti in the round of 16, in the elimination round, is the toughest team to beat. It's the toughest team to beat. By the way, one more thing, right?
I'm not giving up on the CL, bro. I don't give a crap about shit. I ain't giving up on the CL.
Fine. Okay, and if Atletico, if they take a lead by 10 points, oh my God, these guys will be contender for Champions League. Forget about La Liga. La Liga will be wrapped. And you're telling me this Barca team will beat Atleti? They just lost to us. Let's be honest. On technical ability, on just based on ability of a team this season in La Liga, we are the best team. On ability-wise. I'm not talking about the form-wise and the current-wise. It's Atletico. Bro, and the only team that lost to us is us. That's it. They lost to Madrid. Are you kidding me? Nah, man. I cannot see Atleti losing like 3 games, or even if they lose 3 games, right? In the worst case scenario. Still 9 points, my friend. So it's like, I think the league is gone. And you know who should be the blame? It's us. It's like, as a Real Madrid team, we are the one to be blamed, because we lost against fucking shitty ass teams, man.
Cuyalo or something. I don't know what that was.
No. That's Copa del Rey.
That's Copa del Rey.
Yeah, fuck Copa del Rey, man.
Shout out Alviano, man. Shout out Alviano.
Yeah. And make sure that half our team was Castilla team as well, so it's not a first 11. If you were play first 11, you trash them. So that doesn't make sense to me.
All right. Okay. So before I move
let me finish off over here, right?
All right.
So Atleti, forget about La Liga, they might go doubles this season. And by the way, Atletico also lost in Copa del Rey to Shadia's team. So Atletico is the best team right now, and they lost in Copa del Rey. It shows the level of Spanish football, by the way.
Muntaha, it's one thing to lose to 2nd division. It's another to lose to 3rd division.
It doesn't matter, but ultimately
Doesn't
it's
matter,
losing
bro.
to,
It's still
it's
losing.
losing.
By your
It's losing to
standard,
the inferior,
by
isn't
our
it?
standard, we shouldn't be losing to second,
No, no,
third
no, no,
division.
no,
That
no, no,
doesn't
no, no,
matter.
no, no, wait,
No
wait,
trouble,
wait,
no trouble,
wait,
no
wait.
trouble.
By the way, your RDS, you eliminated man in round 16 by RB who?
Okay, wait,
Oh,
wait, look, this is too much back and forth. Let me bring this
Everything
point.
without Ghana, though.
Let me bring this point. Okay, Mr. Real, talk to me. Mr. Real, talk to me. Is the La Liga over? Are Atletico Madrid champions? Is there any chance for Real Madrid to say what's up? Real, are you there? Real, are you there? Okay, Real is not there, bro. So, all right. Let's. That's okay. We'll just get rid of the spring cleaning now first. Man United. RDS, are you there?
Yes,
RDS, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I actually have an important. I haven't.
No.
No.
I'm kicking things off. I'm
Okay,
kicking things off. Okay,
okay.
all right. I'm kicking things off. Okay,
Go
relax.
on.
It was a good run. It was a good run. It's not time for me to use my powers. So expect a certain vid to drop within the coming days. And this vid will stop everything in your tracks because United fans, I've never seen them this happy. And for me, see, my thing about it is that I miss Boychester Divided. I miss that. Those were the good days. Those were the good days. I don't like this. I don't like this happiness. I don't like this joy. This is against the program right now.
Keep
So-
the negativity, man, please.
No. We're not. We're flipping the script. We're flipping the script. So RDS, talk to me, man. Is this juju or is this Solskjaer is actually a quality manager, and Bruno is that dude, or is this just wizardry and stuff that can't be explained? What is this that we're seeing from Man United, or it's just good fortune? Talk to me.
I think first of all, I actually have like something serious to discuss. If that's okay, can you allow me to discuss it? It's quite serious. It's important for everyone listening to the chat. Everyone is obviously going to hang out, guys. I'm declaring an SOS. An SOS, guys. Please, guys, if you've seen Hassan, if you've seen Jamal, okay, and even Undisputed is now gone. Guys, this is important. SOS. If
We have one spot. We have one spot.
Please, guys. Okay, tell them to call someone. Tell them to come home. Okay, come home, guys. Come home. We miss you. We need you. Come, guys. I know it's been difficult. I know it's been hard, but just get a phone, call some, find a friend. You don't have to do anything stupid. Come home, guys. We miss you. Call 111-999, whatever. Get in touch.
That
We
number
miss
doesn't
you,
call
guys.
anyone, by the way,
Please,
but carry on.
please. It's important. Okay. So I just-
RDS, get on with this. Is this juju or is this fakery, man?
It's not fake. It's just a serious public announcement. I need to make that there. Okay, serious. What do you want to talk about the game or
No,
what?
no.
You want me- you want
This
me
is
to
this is
take over this
this is
issue?
an overall statement. We know what happened with in the game, and this
I didn't-
this is not an FA Cup merchant show. This is a CL show. What is going on with Ole and Man United right now? Explain this to me. I need
What's
an
going on is
explanation.
that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a trash PE teacher. That's been said multiple times, right? Okay, that's what's been said. I'm only repeating what's been said. That's what's been said. Okay, he has no tactics. It's just individual brilliance, and all of that combined is getting the performances that we see here now. You know, like maybe that means that because no one seems to think that he can amount to anything, that there's not as much pressure that's been amounted on him. Most United fans didn't expect us to be challenging for a title or anything this season. So this United team, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, are taking one game at a time and delivering on the field. And Liverpool, well, let's just see what Jose does against Spurs on Tuesday, because how can I put it? If we beat Sheffield United in the league and Liverpool lose, Manchester United will be 9 points clear of Liverpool. And if Chelsea lose to Wolves,
Whoa, RDS.
If you lose to Wolves, United will be 14 points clear of Chelsea. 14 points more than halfway through the season. So we don't have the pressure here. It's you guys. Okay, it's you guys that have the pressure, and Ollie's just enjoying the ride. He's earning his P stripes. That's really all there is. But yeah, the juju is potent. The juju is definitely potent. And HH, whatever you have planned, is your juju more potent than Viking, Norwegian, Thanos?
It is when you see it, you will
Because
see
you
it.
used the same juju to try and not get Atletico Madrid, and it kind of threw in your
No, that was different. That was different. That was different. That was different. That
When
was
you use
different.
Juju to
Please
get Bayern,
That was different. That was
please
different.
not
That was
Chelsea.
different.
Please not Chelsea.
That's different.
That
That's
happened.
different.
So it's
RDS, keep joking. Don't be. Trust me. You can see.
please not Chelsea. Remember, you used
Enjoy this while it lasts, because trust me,
it didn't work.
for all United fans out there, it stops now. Your happiness stops now, and I will be invoking my wizardry powers. Laugh now, cry later. Lampard, talk to me. Do we need to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer credit as a quality manager? And should Bruno be appreciated more? Where do you stand on the whole Bruno Ole thing?
Bro, I don't know what this is, but I think it's somewhat jinxed them, bro, because all season we've been hearing people say he's a PE teacher, this, that, and look what they're doing now. I think 14 times they've come back from behind, bro. Like, the thing with Man United, all they need is to win is they need the other team to score, and they just come back from behind and win the game. And I think Pogba's back to his best, bro. I think it doesn't matter what position he plays. I think class is permanent for him.
Yeah, don't compare Pogba to Thiago again, please.
Really. Okay, so Lampard. So just very briefly, Lampard, because since you let me just get your thoughts. Just very briefly, your thoughts on Mount's being captain and Chelsea's win over Luton Town.
Mount shouldn't be
FC.
captain, bro. I don't know, bro. I went on the TO, yeah. The only time our fans get gassed, we play Barnsley or Luton, bro. That's the only time we can stat pad against these, man. Fucking hell, bro. Zuma should be captain. I don't know what Lampard's doing in it, bro. It's
Do you
depressing.
feel for Timo, guys? Because I'm
No.
pity him now, man. It's pity now.
Yeah,
Man.
look, don't worry. On Monday, I'll address all that trash. But let me just reiterate what Lampard says. I don't give a crap about Mason Mount. He's an average player, average dude, and him being captain
Bro,
is freaking
what
stupid.
Mount is, what Chelsea fans think Mount is, Smith Rowe is clear, bro. I don't even care, bro. Smith Rowe
Smith Rowe is a better player. Yeah, he is. LB, talk to me, man. Where do you stand, Ole and Bruno?
Yeah, I think Bruno should be more appreciated as a player, and I mean he's certainly one of the reasons why I think Man United are first on the EPL ladder. But as for this morning's game, at the end of the day, it's the FA Cup, so I'm not going to sort of read too much into it. I think the real deal is the Premier League, and
But Liverpool did play a pretty full strength side, though. It was a pretty close to a full strength side.
Liverpool's.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they were taking it pretty seriously.
They were. I mean, I don't know what their intentions are, whether they want to win the FA Cup this year as well, along with the Premier League, or whether they're going to prioritise the FA Cup, which I doubt. But anyway, I mean, it says a lot. I mean, the fact that Liverpool did play a full strength side and they still lost the game. So I still think that United are a big chance to win the Premier League, because I still think all the pressure's on Liverpool to go back to back, and with the expectation everyone had, considering they started off very well at the start of the season. So it's certainly a very exciting time for the Premier League.
Osasuna, talk to me, man. Ole and Thingy, is this thing real? Should this be taken seriously?
Okay. 5 days ago last year, United and Liverpool played each other at Anfield. Liverpool won 2-0. Liverpool looked confident, they looked controlled, and they looked like they were always going to win. United looked sorry. They looked They looked they didn't look like they were going to win a game for months. Liverpool were first, United were sixth. Now, just 1 year afterwards, Manchester United played Liverpool at Old Trafford. Manchester United won 3-2. Manchester United looked confident. They looked like they were always going to win. And Liverpool looked out of ideas. They looked except for Salah, they didn't look like they were going to score. Manchester United are in first place, and if Tottenham and Everton win their games in hand or even draw their games in hand, Liverpool will be in 6th. It is so ironic that if you just switch the two teams around, it is exactly the same situation. How that happens in 1 year time is crazy. And that's because of 3 players. Bruno Fernandes, Cavani, and Van Dijk. Those 3 are the main reasons for this. I think it's pretty obvious why, except for Cavani. I think that Cavani provides United with something different up front that they didn't have because all of their attackers are pacey, more winger types. But here's the thing. I'm going to go in on Liverpool right now. Okay. Pull up their form over the last 5 games in the Premier League, if you will. They're in relegation form. This is called relegation form. There are only 2 teams in the Premier League who have less points over the last 5 games than Liverpool. Those are Wolves and Newcastle. And there are only 2 teams that have scored the same amount of goals as Liverpool in their last 5 games in the Premier League. And that's Southampton and Newcastle. And over the last 4 games in 2020, they have 0 goals. 0 goals this year in the Premier League. And we're 24 days in. 24 days in, 0 goals. And I know that was more for Burnley, but I want to say this. There should have been an emergency hangout for that. I was advocating for it in the chat.
Yeah.
Because that was not normal. Liverpool losing at home to that unbeaten run coming to an end against Burnley. Burnley was the team that ended their home winning run last season, and they're the team that ended their home undefeated run. Trent Alexander-Arnold is crap. He is crap. He is so fucking bad. I have never seen a worse right back.
They said like he was the best right back in the world. Though.
I know. It's so strange. Last year, he was great. Now, he puts 22 crosses into the box against Burnley and completes 1. He loses the ball 40 times. 40 fucking times he loses the ball in a game. Garbage. Complete fucking garbage. And against United, they looked out of ideas. They look like they're never going to win another game right now because I was the only one to say this 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, there was a hangout where before Manchester United or Liverpool against Manchester United, even Red Devil Studio didn't give Man United a chance. I was the only person that said, beware of Manchester United.
Hey, you're forgetting me. You're forgetting me, remember?
Muntaha. Yes. Muntaha. But seriously, everyone said that Liverpool were still favorites. Now, Liverpool could potentially be 9 points behind.
No. They're still favorites. Liverpool and Chelsea are still favorites.
It only works if AH says it. It only works if AH says it. Okay, look. So, Liverpool right now, they need a goal. They need a goal somewhere in the Premier League. I know they're scoring in the FA Cup, but they're scoring against kids, and it's Salah. Right now, they need something. They need a penalty in the Premier League. It's so ironic that Klopp says we want more penalties at Anfield. He got a penalty at Anfield. I mean, it's what else? So right now, they need a goal. They need something because they're going to be potentially 8 or 9 points behind Manchester United if they win their game. If they lose their game against Tottenham, which is extremely likely, and United are going to beat Sheffield United. And here's the frustrating thing about United. They keep winning everything by 1 goal. Do you know how demoralizing that is for teams? When you win games by 1 goal, it means that the other teams will not have confidence to score on you when you're only 1 goal ahead. It means you can clearly close out games by 1 goal. That's what United's strength is right now. And Liverpool's weakness is that they can't score right now at all. And they took advantage of United took advantage of that.
So who is to blame for the Liverpool thing? Is it Klopp? Is it the players? Who's to blame?
Oh my God, there are so many parties to blame. Klopp right now is just out of ideas. He can't get goals. He doesn't know how to get anything out of games right now. I think he's just run. It has to do with the injuries. It has to do with just bad form, and it's
HH's nicknames as well. That didn't help.
Red Devil Studio, can you mute your mic? Thank you very much.
And here's the thing. Manchester United might be 8 or 9 points ahead of Liverpool. But here's the thing. Liverpool shouldn't be worried about United. City are the problem for them right now, for the Premier League. City are the ones that are, in my opinion, going to win the league. They could even be ahead of United.
So wait, quickly, just run it because I need to go to some of the guys.
Okay, sorry.
For Man United, should we just say no? Solskjaer was always a quality manager. He just needed time, or this is luck?
Solskjaer he worked a long time at Molde, right? He has experience as a manager, and I think he just needed time to adapt to a higher level of football. But now that he's adapted and he's come to the Premier League for a couple of years, I think he's finally starting to realize what it takes to be a Premier League manager. And unlike Lampard, he has the experience to know what to do in situations, right? So yeah, anyway, someone else needs to talk. I've talked way too long.
Okay, yeah. No, but that was good stuff. Ben, mates, you're not any voice of objectivity. I don't know what nonsense that your username is. Talk to me, Ole and this Kiniko. Are they the real deal? Is Ole the real deal? Do we need to apologize to Ole, or is this just luck and fluke and juju?
Okay, remember. Anyways, the thing
I don't remember anything, man. Just talk.
At some point, you have to hold your hand up and just say, you know what, like, this is life. This is life, man. Like, you know what, life comes up.
This is life.
Really, like, look at what's happening right now, man. It's crazy. But I think United are coming back. I think they're looking good. In fact, there was a time they played last. There's a particular game where Greenwood, this was last season, where they battered a particular team. Martial scored a long range, and Greenwood scored like 2 goals, 2 amazing goals. That was where I started seeing flashes of something very good. But it wasn't for the coach at the time. At least in my eyes, it just looked like the old Manchester United, where every player on the pitch just looks good, just looks quality. And I think they did really well to stick by that idea of not redefining their club. They wanted to just go back to the same thing they were. And I think maybe what they call this thing, club ideology, or what they call it, club, whatever they call that thing, identity. I think maybe it works after all, because these players look good. They're looking good. And Ole is not terrible, but he's not the best coach. You know, it's since Pep and all this Klopp and all this stuff, Mourinho.
Coach and Ole, Ben.
And I never said that. Come on, calm down. Sure. What are you saying? I said Arteta.
Whoever says Gatlo, collect some.
And I said Lampard was the least. How will I say Solskjaer? Anyways, this is what I'm saying. Before Pep, Mourinho, and all of these things, people didn't used to be all about the coaches. If you remember, like, you can be a quality. It's because of these guys that were now thinking, oh man, like a coach can win it all. No. That's Pellegrini won the Premier League, and nobody goes anywhere else that, wow, man, his tactics. Do you understand? If you're a good coach, I mean, a top tier coach, you don't have to be amazing. You don't have to be Pep and all that. You can exploit the positives from good players, and you can win the league. At least we saw that with Pellegrini. We saw that with some people. So I think Ole is not doing a bad job. I don't think he's the best tactician. You don't have to be the best tactician. I think where the club is going, they are looking good, really. But you know, anything could happen. They could blow it. I'm hoping they don't blow it, but they could blow it. That's a problem. But yeah, and with Liverpool, let me give my thoughts with Liverpool. They look, and this is the thing. Just what I just said. I think we've overhyped the. Let me not say the influence, but thinking that tactics will just do everything. The tactics. You break down tactics is good, but at some point you need your players to do stuff. So I think we've overhyped the Klopp, Pep. I mean, they're very good coaches, but to just think that they would win you everything by themselves, man, you need the players to do something. And I think.
So, but do you think he will get his rest?
Let me go on. Okay, for Klopp as a coach, I think we overestimated his tactical brilliance, actually. Because if you watch him, he's not as tactically crazy. You know that improving players is not tactics. Think about it. You're improving a player to become better, to make the right runs, to become stronger. And if you notice his teams, they are really strong, they're pacey. Look at strength becomes so big and strong now and all that kind of stuff. So it can improve players. It can make them better. But that doesn't mean you are able to. Have you noticed they cannot, how many years they can't break down a defense. Sit low. It's very difficult to break for Liverpool to break down a defense. Why are they having that problem? I mean, they can't create from the midfield. They keep crossing and crossing
They
and
have
crossing.
no creative midfielder, no Cam. That's one of the big problems.
So
Thiago,
so look, because we have to move to other guys.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
think that he will get it right though this season still?
Oh, sure. This get it right. What is your standard for getting it right now?
Oh, no,
Winning
no.
the league? He's
Or
not
at the
gonna win
very
the league.
least, because right now they're not even really competing. So either win the league or at least be
They're out of
really
they're out of the Carabao
competitive.
Cup. They're out of the FA Cup. They have the Champions League and the league to focus on. So, and if he doesn't win it, for me, if he doesn't win anything, I think it should be a lesson to many of us who really. Do you know these guys have not won any multiple trophy in any, like I'm talking about with this Liverpool team. They didn't win any multiple stuff in a season. They didn't win the FA Cup. They just pursued one thing. But I think we really overhyped how good they were and comparing them to the best teams in history.
All right, let me read this guy's quote. So Vilton, talk to me very briefly. Ole and United. How do you view that whole thing? Ole and Bruno and United.
Well, he's playing out of his skin right now. I'm not gonna say he's world class yet till I see what he does in the Euro of Cristiano Ronaldo, because I'm really interested with what Bruno can do. But out of right now, you have to say he's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. This guy's been absolutely insane. He's like the cheat code for Manchester United. He's like that player that you bring on just change the game, and he did change the game again today. And as for Manchester United, yes, they're in good position right now. But at the end of the day, if you guys don't win any trophies this season with Ole, what's that gonna say about Ole Gunnar? Yes, you guys in a good position right now, fantastic position. But you got to finish it up, because at the end of the day, it's Manchester United. You guys win trophies. If somehow you guys don't win any trophy this season, it's just gonna be back to the old same United Borchester that we all know how it's just gonna start that agenda. As for Liverpool are really struggling at the moment. I don't know what it is. It seems like maybe Klopp don't start Thiago, because apparently there's the stats going around that every time Thiago starts, they don't win. So he started 5 games so far. They haven't won any games. So maybe that I don't know. I really don't know, because Salah should have had a hat trick today. He scored today. Firmino hasn't really been informed. Mane is looking out of it. And Alisson, to be honest with you, Alexander-Arnold hasn't, because for the standard that he set for himself, he hasn't been playing the way we know he can play. And as for, oh my goodness, and yeah, like Red Devil Studio said, I just think that Liverpool need a creative midfielder, and that I don't think Thiago is it. I just think that Thiago is there to control the tempo of the like he's just there to control the tempo of the game. I don't think he's that creative midfielder that Liverpool are hoping to get. And hopefully Liverpool turn this around, because at the end of the day, they're still the champion. You got to show your worth. I don't know why all the Liverpool fans are running away. The league is not over yet. Y'all can't give up that easily. Y'all still in the Champions League and the Prem. So unless y'all give it up so easily, that's honestly insane.
They're not getting top 4 even now.
So Red, talk to me, man. This Ole Man United thing.
Do you want about the game or about like United?
No.
Situation?
Overall, like, do you think that we need to give Ole more respect, that he's actually a proper manager, or is this just luck?
Okay, so like I'm gonna give my opinion based off the match that I watched today. Honestly, I've been watching United recently. Like the past 3 games, I watched them, and like just wanted to point out that Pogba back-to-back weeks scored the winner to take his team to top of the league table. Put some respect on his name. Quality player. And today he had a good game. But overall, what I think, like honestly, I think Splashman is the one that said it when he said like he's a great man manager, and I agree with that, because like when I was watching the game against Liverpool today, Liverpool outclassed them pretty much in every metric. Like United really punished Liverpool on the counter because of like Rashford's like a technique and Greenwood's clinicality. Like they really did that. But like most of the time when they were actually playing, like when they actually had the ball, I felt like they were almost time wasting. You pass it over to Pogba. Pogba's shielding the ball, really holding the play, and they're just trying to go back. I do want to give credit to their players. Like as individuals, they've all improved. Like I think one thing another we have to credit Ole for is I feel like there's a competitive spirit within the team that they lacked before. I don't like, for example, like Luke Shaw looks like a whole new signing right now ever since he brought in competition for him in that position. So you see that like the players have a little bit like they have a bit of that belief. So they go into every game with the intention of winning it. Hence why you see the extra grit and the extra mile in United anymore. They don't like even today, like Harry Maguire, I really want to give him credit because like you could tell there was a moment or two where he was super nervous. It's like 1-1 or 2-2. And he like when he's tracking Mo Salah, he's just trying to kick it anywhere, not to make any mistakes. Because he knows if I mess up once, we're 3-2 down and we're back on that. Like down, like, you can feel that these players are a bit like a bit tense, like they're really playing with intent. So I want to give that credit to Ole, that the fact that he bred that kind of atmosphere into a club, because especially when you're a big club and you're underperforming, you have these fans constantly like pushing negativity, rival fans making fun of you.
Red, is this real or is it juju? That is the question that the streets want.
It's real. It's real. It's real. It's just, you know, what juju can you say? Like, for example, with Rashford's pass to Greenwood today. Like that is real. Like the run that Greenwood made, that pass by Rashford, that's real. You look at Bruno Fernandes' placement and free kick, like that is real. Like these aren't coincidences. You'll say penalties. You'll say all these stuff, but like at the end of the day, they get the job done. That's what's most important. Even like this goes back to Atletico Madrid earlier, is that like recently with them is like you always see them look at their games. They're not scoring 4 or 5 goals, they're not down, but they get the job done. 1-0, they grind these results out. And like I know earlier I said like they might not win the league for Atleti, but like these kind of teams that can grind those wins tend to win their leagues. Like look at Liverpool last year, right? You see games where Liverpool are really struggling, but they always have that edge over them, like that one counterattack. Salah, Mane, Firmino, whoever scores that gool gets it done. Or whether it's like Trent Alexander-Arnold off a free kick, because they kind of have like the momentum in their favor.
So basically, you believe that Ole and United will do something this season? Then
in my opinion, City are still the league winners. Like City are just so dangerous, in my opinion. But like I do like Ole is now in the conversation. But this goes into like another thing I want to mention. HH is like this is the Premier League. This is the like when you talk about entertainment, this season is the best Premier League season we've had in like 5-6 years. Because like look how many teams are in the conversation. Because say what you want about like Liverpool right now, they're only 6 points off top.
No. For me, because I would say like when somebody like asked me on the Friday Q&A that's rank the leagues. If it was purely on entertainment, Premier League would be number 1. But the quality of football integrates from top to bottom. Mm-hmm. But if just pure entertainment, Premier League.
The quality of football isn't great. The reason why it's entertaining is because they're popular. That's just it. Because if you watch if you watch those leagues,
like the actual football isn't good, but just like the clubs are so well known and there's so many stories, it's cool. But Red, just quickly round up before I go to
but like just my personal like bias is because it's English. I can understand everything. I can follow the players. I can go on Twitter and talk about the Premier League because it's in English, so it's more accessible to me. In my opinion, Serie A has been the most delivering. But so for Liverpool, I wouldn't worry too much about Liverpool and like United are definitely now in the conversation. They cemented themselves as they should be respected as a title contender. Like they're in this race, and they pretty much got momentum in their favor right now. City are always there, and for Liverpool, look, Liverpool can turn all of this around. Liverpool, like they're only 6 points off top, and they still have to play United and City. So like it's still in their hands. The title challenge is not out of reach. It looks bad right now, but like honestly, they need to figure they just need to figure out that center back situation.
They already look like they were.
Meet your mic, man. Meet your mic. Wait, what's this guys? What's Munta? Talk to me, man. Round us off, man. Ole and United. Yeah,
man. Before I talk about United Liverpool thingy, actually I was listening to your last night hangout, on the morning, and especially I just moved to the timestamp of Pogba because I was curious to know what you guys are talking about Pogba. Mm-hmm. And someone said that, I can't remember who said that, as a Liverpool fan, who said Thiago Alcantara is better footballer, or better midfielder, and better footballer than
That was undisputed, man, undisputed.
Undisputed.
In what fucking world, in terms of ability, in terms of performances, in terms of big stage game, Thiago Alcantara is at the level of Paul Pogba.
No. Because people love to disrespect Labille.
Has Pogba bowled in a CL final?
No.
How many World Cups, bro? How many World Cups?
No. But it's true. World Cup final. But Munta,
Pogba's won a World Cup final.
Easy, no, Munta. Just run of Ole and United, so we can get to this whole CL thing. Ole United.
Let's come to the Liverpool and United thing. Yeah. First of all, you know what? Props to Ole. Let's be honest. He's not great manager, as people are saying, as well. Some of the people, I think that's extreme. That's a bit stretch. but he's not PE teacher as well. So
He
that's
hasn't
also
won
extreme.
anything yet, though.
Yeah,
But he hasn't won anything.
No, but he's not PE teacher. Do you understand? PE teacher means what? Yeah.
Bro, I know a PE teacher, man.
Let's
That guy's not
be honest,
PE
okay? Wait, 2 weeks ago, as if also someone touched before, some of these people in this chat, right, except Red Devil and might be Red, including you, HH, was saying, "Oh, this is a flipping reactionary people. You guys are reactionary. Liverpool's going to ultimately win the league. You guys have no chance. We can't even give them that amount of respect. You know, we can't." Bro,
it can still happen. It can still happen, man.
Wait.
Chelsea
mathematically.
Yeah.
Red Devil,
win the
mute your
league.
mic. Mute your mic. Just mute your mic. Thank you.
Yeah. First place, we didn't disrespect Liverpool. Secondly, we didn't say United will definitely win the league. We said give them some props. They can challenge. They can make life difficult for Liverpool. And that's what they did. What happened after 2 weeks, huh? And like, let's be honest, okay? United, like the way they're playing, the amount of goals they're scoring, and you know, all of the attackers, including Mason Greenwood. I mean, he's showing up. Let's be honest, he's like 19, 20 years old player. Rashford, wait. Let me talk about Rashford first, okay? Because people disrespect Rashford a lot, okay? Today he showed he is better.
What is he doing in CL man?
Wait. He's better than your Mr. America. What is his name? Captain America. What is his name? Yeah, he's better. He's better. You know.
On the road, man. Come
Red
on.
Devil, mute your mic. Red Devil, mute your mic. I'm begging you.
No, but
mute your mic.
but guys, like with Rashford, I think can we just like lay off the hype a little bit, because like I do think he's quality, but come on. I've seen him have some disastrous.
First good game in a while.
Wait, with Muta, forget Rashford. Muta, Ole, and what is Ole going to do this season? That's what I want to know. What is Ole and United going to do this season?
First of all, this is not Ole's responsibility or Ole's target to win the Premier League. That's not his objective. It's happening because he's doing so great job that people didn't expect. I think he's doing a great job. Let's be honest. It's not his responsibility to win the Premier League. It was Man City's or Liverpool's responsibility. It's their task. It's their objective. So pretty much United is overachieving in terms of domestic trophies, competition. They're overachieving. Let's be honest, because nobody gave a shit about United at the start of the season, including myself. Okay, so I'm not even running away. So the point is, this guy's overachieving, and if he wins the league, this is achievement, my friend. This is achievement, and you can't deny that. Wait. Let's talk about Liverpool. Let me just fight Liverpool. No,
yes, please, Montara.
Yes, please.
Montara, man.
Wait. Some of the people who say, "Oh, we have best defenders, we have best fullbacks, we have best front three." Where was Sadio Mane, huh? Where was Wijnaldum, huh? Where was Robertson, huh? Where was Trent Alexander-Arnold? Let's wait. Liverpool fans need to be chill, yeah. You guys have just won one Champions League and one Premier League in the last 15 years or 20. How many trophies you won? 3 trophies in the last 15 years? 10 years? Something like that? 5 max? You're still not a flipping established club for half a decade. Okay? You want to be there. You just won 2 big trophies in the last 10 years, and you're assuming that you are like pretty much over there at the level of, you know, all those big clubs like Bayern's, Madrid's, Barca's, you know, it's been there for more than a decade, winning trophies every season after season, including United.
Look, they're hotting now. They are hotting right now.
No. This is a reality check. You guys have just won 3 trophies in the last 10 years, and you haven't been even consistent team in the Premier League. Okay, you won last season. That's good. What happened this season? You have to keep on doing like this for at least 7-8 years to consider yourself, to cement your legacy as a consistent, established top footballing club. You're not there yet. This is reality.
Okay. So let me just take a few of these things in chat, and then we'll get into you guys. So the heck? From Whimsical Thought says that Athletic are believing they can get it done. Simeone in the last 7 La Liga seasons has not lost more than 6 games. I don't see them losing any more games. Me too. I think that it's very close for me calling the title to Atletico. I think for me, they don't lose that many games. They look consistent and they just look different. There's something different about these dudes. Costly Awesome. It's official. Manu is the best team in Europa. Yeah, so what you did there, Europa. I like that A. Add that A, man. From the Undisputed. Oh, Undisputed. Hey. The correct answer to the main topic is Gerrard 2005. Undisputed, I am ignoring that comment. Why are you not here in this Hangout to take on the pain?
He was.
Okay. So the real Janet says that, what do you guys think of Odegaard? Good. quality player. But look, we discussed this yesterday. Zidane. Basically, Zidane is like that meme with Jordan. F them kids. He doesn't really care about the kids. He's about win now. So Odegaard was not going to thrive on the Zidane. Odegaard needs like a coach to really fully develop him, and the guy's not Zidane. But there is some quality there in him, but he just needs the right coach. Daniel Henkel says Pulisic has 1 goal and assist in 17 games this season. Quotes top 5. Yeah, okay, relax. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Latin Lozario says Red Devil, remember, tell H's to trust the process. Latin Lozario,
exactly. Trust the process. Lampard in, man. Come on. Time.
From King says HH, why did you block Budget Gamer from Super Chats? I have no idea who the hell Budget Gamer is. HH, please free Budget Gamer. I have no idea who the heck Budget Gamer is. Martin Rosario, preach Red Devil, hashtag trust the process, screw you, Latin Rosario, mute your mic. Daniel Henkel, Chelsea definitely favourites for the Premier League and CL. Daniel Henkel, don't screw with me. Leave my juju alone. I'm working on something special. Daniel Henkel, do not screw this up for me. It's very important. King says, hashtag free budgets gamer. Everyone say it with me. Okay. From Hoga Bonito, preach, Monta, preach. And from the GM, Vinicius walks into Liverpool. Also, preach, Monsaha. Oh, guys, all right, now we're not in for the big one now. This is the big one now. So, as I say, guys, I am reeling, guys. Because I am getting CL withdrawal at the moment. I'm having a Champions League withdrawal symptoms, and I can't wait for this thing to start and be big. So I thought, you know what, for these Sundays, we're going to make this CL Sunday. So we'll do the admins to begin with, but then our main topic that we do is CL. So I thought to start off with, before we discuss previews for the forthcoming weeks, is the best Champions League final performance. I want to try and do this in 2 ways. Either as a team or as an individual. And for me, the word best is a loose term. You could almost combine best with greatest. So it doesn't even have to be how good the team was, or it could just be what they did. So these are and maybe I may forget some, but these are my candidates. So far, these are my candidates. 2011, Barcelona. 2017, Real Madrid. 2005, Liverpool. And those are my 3 for now, unless I remember any other ones. So those are my 3 for now. So I'll say it again. So it is the 2017 Real Madrid, 2011 Barcelona, and what we call it, and
2012 Chelsea.
No, see, that's different. That's like in a special thing.
Bro, I was being sarcastic, bro.
I know, Ben. Me too, man. So those are my 3, and then when we go around the room, maybe I will whittle it down to 1. And as of right now, I still have to think. As far as best performance in the final, for me, it's a cross between Xavi 2011 and Drogba 2012. It's a cross between those two. So, Red Devil, where are you at with best Champions League final performance? If you have 2 or 3, tell me your 2 or 3, then we can then whittle it down to 1. So, Red Devil, where were you at?
We include substitutions in this. So what I mean subs, I mean like when.
How sad can this guy be, man?
No. Funny enough, I'm not talking about the 1-2. I'm talking about when Gareth Bale came on for Real Madrid against Liverpool.
Oh, okay. No.
He was on the bench. He was on the bench when he came on, but I think the performance was a good. That's why I was like, do they have to play the full game?
That works.
So I think for me that was one. Gareth Bale in that just came absolutely clutch. Is the first thing that comes to my mind. You're probably gonna have to come back to me because there's not really that many.
But remember, this is team and player.
Oh, it's not individual. I thought it was individual.
Team. No. But both. So both. So I gave my 3 teams, and my individuals were. You know what? I'm going to steal yours. So my individuals, as right now, before I get into one, is Bale.
Yeah.
Bale 2018, Xavi 2011, Drogba 2012, and then I'll decide on one afterwards. And my teams are 2011 Barcelona, 2017 Real Madrid, and 2005 Liverpool.
Fine. Okay. Yeah. So I think obviously individual, definitely. I think Bale against Liverpool, and I found that was clutch. As far as teams go, I know this is weird, but to be honest, Barcelona 2009, 2010, I think it was when they beat us.
No. It's you mean when they beat you guys?
When it beat
with
Champions
with
League.
Messi and Eto'o scoring.
Yeah.
No, that's 8-9. 2008.
89, sorry, yeah, 89, yeah. So I still remember the game, and like they were just great. It was just amazing, and I think that's when we really saw the potential of Messi in this team. But it wasn't just Messi; obviously, it was Eto'o and what have you. So for me, that was one of the performances. A third team, man. Oh, jeez. Come back to me for the last one.
Okay, all right. No, because trust me, there's just I thought that we'll do a round 3 here. So Lampard, where are you at? Which teams and individuals stick into your mind?
Bro, when you say the Drogba one, I think it was great, but no one talks about Czech in that final, bro. He saved us in that game.
True.
I think.
That's a key point to say.
There's
Yeah.
another one's Milito against Bayern. Who else? Zidane against Leverkusen. For teams, Barcelona 2011. What else, bro?
I guess the Liverpool 05.
Liverpool 05.
I could argue. Yeah,
But I like Milito versus Bayern as well. That was that moment as well, especially for the team. Inter's first Champions League in like 40-something years, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much it, bro.
LB, what about you? Where you at with this?
Team-wise, I've got a couple. I'd probably say, obviously, the Barcelona of 2011. I'd say Bayern Munich of 2013 as well.
But can you really call that a great performance, that 2031? Because for me, that was a really close game. It's not like if they completely blew them off the pitch.
I mean, the fact that I said Bayern Munich is mainly due to how they were able to make a final after losing the previous season. The mentality they had in being able to reach a final, and not only that, win it. Yes, it was a close game and went down to the wire, but I mean, that's my sort of rationale. I would say, I think Real Madrid in 2018 is very underrated. They're third.
The one against Liverpool in 2018.
Against Liverpool, yeah. I think that's very underrated. So yeah, those three for me in terms of individual performers. Look, from memory, Messi did fairly well in 2011. I think from memory as well, Di Maria. It was Di Maria in 2014 who helped Real Madrid.
No, he was one.
Yeah, he helped Real Madrid get back into the game and he was pushing the ball forward and kept on getting those corners. So I think he's very underrated. And yeah, probably Gareth Bale in 2018.
All right. Osuna, where you at?
When you ask the best Champions League performance or final performance, I think for 5 different ways of thinking about it. It's the best and greatest team, the best and greatest player, and biggest impact player on the game. I'll start with the teams. Best team is between Barcelona 2011 and Real Madrid 2017. Greatest is going to be Liverpool at 05. No questions asked. Maybe Chelsea 2012, but I don't see it even close. Best player, there's quite a few candidates. Di Maria 2014, Modric 2017. There was Kaká 05.
Yes.
2007.
Yes.
But it was only 1.5. I mean, what did you do for the second half and extra time?
Bro,
The things
look
that
at
he was
that.
doing in that
don't give me that, man.
Kaká,
the things the guy was doing. The thing the guy was doing.
Yep.
And Milito 2010. Greatest player performance, Drogba 2012. And maybe Gareth Bale because of that bicycle kick, slash Zidane with his volley, and biggest impact player. This is not a joke. Karius. He had the biggest impact on a game, on a CL final. That's not even a joke.
That's deep, man. That is deep. Okay, so all right. So first of all, I want us to give because I want us to come to a consensus afterwards.
Yeah. So just go through everyone and then everyone.
Yeah. So Vilton, give me your thoughts, your players and your teams.
Teams for me definitely have to be 2017 Real Madrid, 2011 Barca, and 2010 Inter versus Bayern. And players 2014 Di Maria, 2017 Cristiano, and I would have to give it to Diego Milito versus Bayern too. That season was honestly insane for Milito. I don't know how he didn't win the Ballon d'Or that season.
No, but see, the thing about Milito is, I remember, I'm talking about just the final, not the campaign.
Yeah,
your performance
in the final, he was insane too. He scored both goals for Inter to win it.
Okay. Red, your teams and players.
So for players, to be honest with you, I couldn't really think of because there's so many stand-up performances. But for teams, I do have three. My top three. Now this one's a double placement because it depends on what kind of fan you are. It's 2017 Real Madrid or 2011 Barcelona. That's in my third spot. Who depends on what side.
That's a common theme, man. We're gonna have to have debates. Because
it's just the thing is look, with 2017 Real Madrid, we have to look at the team they were facing.
Wait. We'll get the. Just give me your teams and players, and then we'll then do the debates.
Why are they great, right? Because when 2017 Real Madrid, I just see when you go up against a Juve side that only conceded 2 goals during that entire campaign. And for Real Madrid to double that tally in one match in 90 minutes, when teams couldn't do it in 180, including those teams like the MSN Barcelona or Kylian Mbappe at Monaco, that 2017 Monaco side, that's a very, very hard achievement. And not only that was the first one to go back to back. So already the odds were just so stacked against this Madrid went in there underwhelming. They weren't favorites; they were the underdogs. Now the second one is easily Liverpool 2005. That final is just incredible to watch. Just if you want to get somebody into football, you could show them that final just because of how exciting the tense. Because you could never call it 3-0 down, to come back and then win on penalties. That was incredible. And honestly, that and just to show you how big that moment was, Steven Gerrard's made his whole career based off of that accomplishment. He was worshipped by the club after that. And then finally, my number one is, and this one's not any of the one you nominated, HH. In my opinion, this is probably the greatest Champions League because there's so many lessons you can get from it. Is '94 Milan Barcelona. The reason
someone mentioned it in the chat.
Red, you stole my point, man.
My bad, bro. Savivovic,
get the hell out of here, man.
Incredible. Because when you actually look at it, because let me just let's go back in time, right, and put the context and show you how incredible this was. First of all, Johan Cruyff's Barcelona was considered the dream team. They were considered the best team in the world, and I believe they were defending champions of the Champions League that year. So they were overwhelming favorites. And not only in Milan, people will be well, Milan in the 90s, they were big. No, Milan did not have Costa Curta. They did not have Baresi. Van Basten was out also to injury. And because of UEFA rules, they did not have their Papin as a striker. So they were missing 4 key players.
And Bruno was injured, by the way. He was playing with the injury.
And it wasn't Marseille champion back then?
Oh no, sorry, you're right. No, because Marseille won.
Marseille won it in '93.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. You're right. Because Barca won in '92. They won the last iteration of the European Cup. My bad. But when it comes to that, to come in as underwhelming, they were coming in thought that they were going to lose. They didn't not only win, it was a thrashing. It was golazos. It was just a complete mismatch. And yeah, that's the greatest upset I think in Champions League history. Just based off of all the factors that come into it.
You know what? Now that if you say that, before I go to Monza, if you say that, if we now would go to Milan, I will argue Ajax 1995. Because if you look at that team, the most experienced player on that team was Jari Litmanen. Everyone else from Kanawankwo, Finidi George, Edgar Davids,
shout out to Kanawankwo,
Clivert, De Boer. These guys were babies. They were literal kids. So literally a bunch of kids beats the might of AC Milan. So for me, that has to be one of the biggest shocks, I think, in Champions League history.
I think the oldest person on the team was only 28. The oldest person.
I think it was Jari Litmanen. Everyone was 18, 19, 20. So that's... I don't think that's ever happened before where literally
you
a
believe
bunch of
Kano
testy
was 18, 19, 20, bro?
Ben, You better meet that your bloody mic and leave that thing muted, man. So you just go there, man. Okay,
Bayern
Mutar.
did it again in 2019.
So Mutar, tell me, which are your teams and your players?
Okay, so for me, the teams, right, the best team in the final is like Milan easily, the 4-0 one against Barcelona. And people forget that, like, I mean, at that time, Johan Cruyff said that it's impossible for us to lose in the final. So that Barca was like literally heavy favorites. And as Red mentioned, like multiple players were missing, including Ruud Gullit. He came back from a major injury, which he pretty much missed the entire season in that campaign. And they won. Oh my God, they dominated left, right, center. Man. Oh my God, that was embarrassing. So I think that's the best team in the final of winning Champions League, and the best player. For me, I think so. The best player is difficult, man. But right now, I'll give it to Gareth Bale. For right now, time being.
Biased.
Kind of. Yeah, you can say that. No, you can say that. Because right now I have to think, because there's Messi as well, there's Ronaldo as well, there's Xavi, Modric, even Iniesta was great in 2015 final. So Di Maria in 2024. So there's so many, man. So for me right now, I'm being a bit biased and I'm giving to Gareth Bale. And the greatest Champions League final, right? Liverpool versus Milan. Easily. That comeback is the greatest comeback ever. So there's no denying that.
All right, yeah. Ben, where were you at? Your teams and your players.
Okay, so I'd go with Liverpool 2005, Barcelona 2011, and Madrid 2017. And for my players, I'll go with R9. Oh, sorry, he never won a Champions League.
Ben! Wow, you're really going to do that? You're really going to... Wow, that's messed up.
I thought he
really
won
messed up.
It was UEFA Cup.
That's really messed up. Wow. Wow. My own compatriots would do that to me, man. Amazing. Yeah.
Okay, anyways, wow, man, this is difficult, but the first name that comes to my head is Cristiano 2017. Like, that was crazy, man. As a Messi fan, that was crazy. That almost convinced me that that almost made me think Cristiano was better than Messi, because 2017 finals, I just felt it was out of this world.
But he is better than Messi, though, isn't he?
Please shut your mouth. Thank you.
So who are your players?
Gareth Bale, 20. When was the year? 2018.
2018, yeah, 2018.
Yeah, and I don't have anybody else in mind right now. At least.
All right. Okay. So I want to just.
I will quickly add one more player name. Yeah.
Who?
Best Manuel Neuer 2020 for me.
True. That's big. That is big. I think that is big because he came on big. But
can I just have one team? Just Dortmund Juve 1997. Sorry, Dortmund's only one.
Was that when Matthias Sammer scored?
Yeah. So I thought I'd put that on. That's a good one.
Wait. So let me ask you guys this now. Let's look at, because there were two that were mentioned a lot, which is Real 2017 and Barca 2011. Because I want us to compare both and look at the arguments for both. See, for me, it's hard for me to decide because I think there are strong arguments for both. The arguments for 2011 was, I have never seen a team dominate another team the way Barca dominated Man United. Like in that second half, there was one team that only played. Like they literally just controlled the entire. United couldn't sniff the ball for 45 minutes.
So because people can say the same thing for Real Madrid in 2017.
Didn't Alex Ferguson also say he couldn't do anything against them?
Yeah, no. Yeah. So for me, see the 2011 things that I've never
eyes
seen
were
a
red
team
after the match. Like he looked tired and stressed. I watched that thing. I was so shook. I was shook. He was stressed.
See, but it just like a counter to that. Like I just want to mention, like, because Real Madrid have
wait. I'm coming. Let me give the both sides. Let me give the both sides. So for the 2011 Barca I've never seen a team get so dominated like that in a final. Okay, a league game on Super is fine. In a final, in a Champions League final, for a team to totally just force another team to face shadows, I was like, this is ridiculous. And remember, before the game, all the talk was about Mascherano playing in defense. Guys like, oh my gosh, Mascherano is in defense. What are they going to do? And bro, Mascherano didn't have to do any defending because Barca just said, "Oh, we're just going to keep the ball for like 90% of the time." The Real Madrid thing,
By the way, Mascherano is a highly underrated player. Highly
he
underrated
is
defender.
very, very underrated.
World
The
Cup
guy
2014
putting
was
shit.
incredible.
You see, the Real Madrid argument is, I think Red even alluded to it. You have to remember what that Juve team was. That Juve team kept out MSN for 180 minutes. 180 minutes. That's MSN did not score a single goal.
That MSN they were cooked by the time they faced Juve though. They were past their best.
But still, to not concede a single goal for over 2 legs is still huge. And the way that Real dealt with them in that second half, it was a bloodbath. It was a bloodbath. And what makes it so crazy is actually.
Speak on Modric, HH. Speak on Modric 17-18.
See, my thing is so. Did Real score the 4th goal when Juve were down to 10 men, or was it 11 men?
10 men.
No,
because I left before the match finished.
3-1 is we were 3-1, and then they lost their player, and then it was the 4th when Asensio scored. They were down to 10 men.
All right, because I told you like after 3-1, I left the pub. So
that's a ridiculous red as well.
So my thing is so like I think when you look at what that Juve team was, that everyone felt was going to win, because remember, nobody had ever defended the title. So because they had defended the title and Juve were so good and they were so hard to break down, people just thought, oh, Juve are just going to win like 1-0 and Real just one score. So the way that Real were able to open that ass up, pimp, slamp them, you've got to just say what's up. So as I'm looking at both things, it's hard.
Nah, I don't think it's that hard though.
Because you're biased.
No. I can't be biased. I already mentioned Ronaldo. I didn't even mention Messi from 2011 because I don't think Messi. I don't think individually. I think individually, Ronaldo's performance in 2017 was crazy. I think Messi was good, but I don't think he was better than Ronaldo in 2017. But as a team, I think Barcelona obliterate the Madrid of 2017. As a team.
I have a
Barcelona were all about
4-1. They beat them for 1. Bro. And remember, that was a strongly defensive team.
They beat Ferguson, Manchester United.
No.
Slapped them.
No. But that Man United, if you see, quality-wise, they're not that good at that time. 2011, they faced Schalke and they faced Chelsea in quarterfinals. That Chelsea was struggling, to be honest, with Ancelotti in the second year. And top of that, they faced Schalke, which was the first time they made into semi-final, something like that.
Don't mention Schalke on this hangout. They've lost 12-0 on aggregate over 2 legs this season.
But still, that's a really good Schalke. But that's not the level of the team which we expect. Because at that time, in 2011,
in the Champions League final, people get schooled. See, the match against Juventus, you still thought that they were in the game. It was the second half, and it was individual moments. Like it was end-to-end football. Man U versus Barcelona was not end-to-end. It was one team.
It was 1-1.
One team destroying another team, teaching them what football was.
No, but it was 1-1 ultimately in the first half.
But like, what's the debate to begin with? Like, which one's the better one?
It's because Ben is coming at it from an interesting angle. Because I said which is the better performance, and my thing is that yes, it was 4-1. Was it a better team performance than what Barca did to Man United, specifically in that second half?
For me, I think Ronaldo. I think that finals was more about Ronaldo, and that's why I put Ronaldo
and Modric,
in terms of individual.
and Modric as well.
I think
Modric said what's up as well.
He stood out, but nobody really stood out in Barcelona.
Marcelo was genius in that game. Marcelo was, oh my God,
in Barcelona's final. It was the team. It was how they played. It was schooling, and that's why I think it was better.
Okay, let me hear from Resto Red. Where you are with this whole thing?
That's why I said like Real Madrid or Barca, because it depends on how you want to look at it, right? Because if you want to talk about team performance, I do agree. I think like as a team, like Barcelona just like demoralized United in that game. Like United were just defeated because Barcelona just kept moving the ball, and United didn't have an answer to it. It was a new form of playing. Like don't forget, like tiki taka at that point, like nobody had it figured out by then. It was really until Mourinho the next year that people started really to know how to deal with tiki taka. But so like as a team, I 100% agree. Like that was sheer utter dominance. And, like Barcelona made a statement, and ever since that final, people still consider Barcelona the best club in the world or the biggest club in the world because of their dominance during that era. So I do agree with you. In 2017, though, like I'm just trying to look at it because I know I'm a Real Madrid fan, so automatically I am biased. But like, I'm trying to look at it from a neutral point of view. I do feel like the 2017 final overall is more entertaining. One, because it was a more competitive game. Real Madrid didn't really.
No. But what are we saying? We didn't say what's the
Yeah,
most
what are we
competitive game.
saying?
It's saying what is the better performance.
No, but that's the
you.
thing. It's because like
Better
when you.
performance from a
But-
team and better performance from an individual.
but-
Two
but-
different
But
better
like,
performance
but the
against
thing
the
is,
big
Juve's
opposition.
level was higher than United.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
like when it comes like
Nah,
that, like Madrid could
nah.
because like let me just give you something.
Okay, no.
Because like when you look at 2017, when I look at 2017, you can say Ronaldo. In my opinion, our clutch is the best player on the field out of the 22 men. There was Modric. Modric was
Yeah,
insane.
no, but you don't win that game as emphatically as you did without Ronaldo.
No, but
Pure
the thing is that Modric
You know what
was
that
in
person
all our
finishes
victories,
those
in all our
champions?
victories,
You know
in
what
the
that person
3P.
finishes those
No,
champions? He
but
finished.
see, that this is the thing. Is because like you can discredit Modric right now, but it's a fact that Modric throughout our Champions League campaigns is just as vital as Ramos or Ronaldo.
No, I'm
Now,
not talking about. We're talking about a final, not campaign. We're talking
Yeah,
about
but in the final,
What happened in
who
the
created the
final?
goal for Ronaldo second? Who made that run? Who was creating space? Who was dummying the players?
It was
Like,
Modric, yeah.
Modric demoralized Juve. That same Juve, when we faced them in 2015 without Modric, they beat us. Like Modric was the key. Their midfield was chasing shadows. They could
So
do
no.
nothing.
But Red, as a performance overall, which is the better performance overall?
As a
if you're
team
looking
performance,
both
I
of them?
do believe Barcelona is superior. As individual performances, I believe when you look at 2017 final, Ronaldo stands out, Marcelo stands out, Mandzukic stands out.
But then Red, I could then come back at you and say, do you know what Javi did in that second half?
Oh no, 100%.
I remember I was watching it with my guy at a pub, and I would say, this dude has not lost the ball for 45 minutes,
Metro,
and this
he was
dude has had
incredible.
most touches into this whole thing, and for 45 minutes, this dude never
You
lost
mean
the
I'm right
ball.
then? Then I'm right. That's what we're saying.
Kroos did the same thing in 2017.
But hatred,
2018.
but we have to also look at the context of the quality. And if you don't look at the context of the quality, then obviously Barca will look better. Because let's be honest, Phil Jones was playing, isn't it, that United team? If I'm not
Was it?
wrong.
Red Devil was
Exactly, he was.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Nah.
Wait, which one?
No, Jones played a CL final.
Not 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's that?
Okay, let me ask you.
Who's that guy? Fabio.
Okay. Let me ask this. So, are you saying that 2017 Real Madrid would totally destroy that 2011 Man United, like with ease?
With
Okay.
these, yeah.
Oh,
With these.
I'm trying to think.
nah, it could be. You don't do
That's
football that way.
hypothetical.
I think they
that's
play. It's a
hypothetical. We
different
cannot
thing.
use that. No, hatred, but this is the problem. This
You
is
can't use that.
hypothetical. Then we
No,
cannot
hate
use
it.
that. Okay.
I think
Wait. Well, let's okay. Let me hear from Muntar, then I get to Ben Muntar.
I mean, this is hypothetical, man. But when you say, oh, this and this, because we don't know that end result will be, so we cannot just say that. But what we can say is that, like, when I see United quality, and when I see the pathways to reach final, and overall the performance of the team throughout the campaign that season, and when I compare with Juve, I mean, it's like next level. Juve, that team was next level. And Dybala, look at Dybala's performance. Look at in fact Higuain's performances. Look at Dani Alves' performances from the Juve team. Forget about defense. Forget about Buffon. I'm saying like
I read out the lineup, the two that United played against Madrid to give people context.
Mhm.
So,
2013. You mean 2013, right?
2011 when Barca played
Man United.
Your point was about the weak team. So Manchester United in 2011. So in goal, Van der Sar. Then we had Fabio, Ferdinand, Vidic, Evra, Valencia, Carrick, Giggs, Park, Rooney, Hernandez.
Pretty much their strongest team.
That
And then
midfield is so.
Wait. Let's sorry. Say the United team again. Just say it
So
again.
Van der Sar, Fabio, Ferdinand, Vidic, Evra, Valencia, Carrick, Giggs, Park, Rooney, Hernandez. That's a starting 11.
But HH, do you remember that game though? Rooney was playing hero ball. If I remember that game correctly, all Rooney was doing, because United were so beaten, is he was grabbing the ball and just running straight at the goal. Like, and
So
it's
how
because
do you argue? How do you argue that against Barcelona? But the fact that they nullified them so much, they had to play that way. You don't then argue
That's why I said
against
as a team
Barcelona.
performance. That's why I said as a team performance, you're right, absolutely. But the thing is,
And
like,
that's the argument. That's the argument. What's the best?
No. We've already
from a
decided the
team.
whole team thing, but
Yeah,
when,
but I'm talking about like when it comes down to a deadlock, right? When you have two teams, like look after the first half, like the first half of 2017, going into the like halftime, you don't know who's going to come out on top because the teams are at a deadlock. That like tactically, it was 1-1, 2 great goals, an early goal for Real Madrid. Mandzukic got won the goal.
falling out, wasn't there?
Pardon? Well, we don't know that.
apparently, it's not confirmed yet, but it's still a rumor, still a rumor.
Yeah, like so when they came out, and then you just see Madrid just went into fifth gear, and Juve didn't have an answer, and then after that, Madrid just kept on knocking on their door, and it was just like players from all angles. On the right, you have Modric. On the left, you had Marcelo. Through the center, Modric.
You see, but my thing here is, look, as I said again, I gave Real that dub for 2017. It was huge, but for me, if we're now comparing it to the Barca thing, I almost have to take away that fourth goal because it was against 10 men. You know, because obviously the 4-1 looks better than the 3-1, but that fourth goal was.
By the way, by the way, that Juve team was on treble. By the way,
should I read out the Juventus team?
How does that? Come on, they've won the Real 50 times in a row.
Wait, sorry, say again. That Juve team what?
Was about to
They
win
were on the
treble.
treble. They've won the Serie A for 50 years in a row, bro.
No, you can't use that. Syria?
No,
That's supposed to mean. That's supposed to mean. What are you talking about, man? You trying to fit into your agenda, man? I'm not getting it.
No,
Monta, you
actually won
that's
the Serie A for all
Why
time.
can't we use
cannot
that
use that
argument?
argument.
How can you use that?
Why?
No. Wait.
Does anyone want to read
Can I
out the
respond?
Does people
Oh
want
my
to talk
God,
about
I
the
can't respond
Juventus
to
team that
anyone.
Madrid played against, so people know Juventus, the team Madrid are playing? So
Well,
the Juventus,
if you say you're gonna get me, if you say you're gonna get me.
Hey, let's not.
Okay. Ben, talk about men. Talk.
okay.
Now, this is my argument. If we're talking about the best team, that's the best team. Out of who looked more likely to score? Like which of the position looked more likely to score?
Where's the degree of difficulty?
Can you hear me? Like I'm saying, during the game, who looked more likely to score between Man U and Juventus? Juventus were still getting to the end of the pitch. They were still having chances, even at 3-1. They were still having chances. These guys, Man U were beating. I said, look at the greatest so-called, what people think. I want to get it right. So many people is the greatest coach of all time. Did you go and watch the finals again? After the game, look at his eyes. I mean, he looked like.
Wait, so Ben, you're saying if Sir Alex Ferguson did have the Barca side, that they wouldn't have been more dominant. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, he wouldn't play that style of football. Please just stop.
No. That's not the question.
It wasn't about the kind of players.
Those players.
It wasn't about the players. It was about the type of football.
If he had those players, would he be dominant? That's the question.
Pep isn't doing it at Bayern. He
But
exactly.
It was those players.
But can we say that?
But he's doing.
Hatred. But can we say that? Like that United. No. Wait.
I don't care about what you. Can you let me land? Let me land.
Let the guy land. He said,
Let him land.
Thank you. Okay, so basically, like I said, if we're talking about the best team, I've already said, even when I gave my own stuff, that in terms of individuals, I think.
HH, this is good for United, man. Please keep doing this. I want you to keep this hate coming. Please keep this hate coming. Please, it helps. Please keep on doing it, man. That's all I'm saying.
This is even
Keep it coming, guys. Please.
This is not even the angle. I saw the video. I was like, oh, this is sad. Anyways, my point is this: for an individual performance, you already know Cristiano. Like, see, look at the team. Barcelona had people who scored Villa, Pedro, because the team was so dominant. Like, look at the people that scored. But you could see that if Cristiano didn't score those goals, who would have scored those goals? Cristiano came clutch. What are you saying? Who would have scored those goals?
Bro, Casemiro scored.
I'm not saying you wouldn't have won the game, but the goals Cristiano scored, nobody will score those goals he scored. That's why. I'm saying.
Second goal was pretty much Modric who intercepted and assisted him for the second goal. Cristiano scored. I mean,
Casemiro was a bit lucky.
Yeah, but it is what it is. And if you see, and if you see, oh my God, you guys are keep on interesting, man.
Can I continue?
Let Montal talk.
Can I continue?
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah,
Go on, please. I'm done.
No, because we have to, because H usually mentioned degree of difficulty, degree of difficulty. So we have to use degree of difficulty definition, yes? And if you see degree of difficulty, I mean, Barcelona was heavy favorites in the final. Heavy 90% favorite. The odds were in the favor of Barcelona. Nobody expected United to win, and that's what exactly happened.
And Juve were favorites, weren't they?
Juve were favorites.
Okay. Musa in fairness, because I remember.
And by the way, before disrespecting Fergie, man, come on, that United team was way inferior to Barcelona. Let's be honest, okay?
Okay, but
they have no business to reach final.
Wait, let me land.
But they reached final.
Because I remember the build-up to that final. I remember it very well. Because
it was in Wembley? That's why?
No. Mascherano had played midfield mostly, and he had only just been moved to defense. And the narrative was, man, when United gets on the counter, they're going to expose that whole Mascherano thing. So the whole thing was about, United could expose that way, because all throughout campaign, United were very good on the counter. But
bro,
so it was never a notion that, oh my gosh, United have no chance. No, Barcelona were the favorites, but it wasn't like they were the.
Let's be honest.
Basically, this wasn't Real Madrid, Valencia, 98, where there's only one team here. It's
the same Champions League that Chelsea got screwed over in the semi-final. Something. This is the same one we're talking about, right?
No.
That was 2011. 2011. Remember, it was Man U, Barca, where Scholes scored that goal, and it was Real. I think it was Real Barca in the other semi. Real Barca in the other semi. So okay, look, my thing is that yes, Barca were definitely the favorite. Easy, but my thing was that yes, Barca were definitely the big favorites and so forth. But it's not like if they were like the total big favorites, was Mascherano was the big deal. But my thing here is
no. HH, you know why you're wrong with that? I'll tell you. HH, I'll tell you. The problem with you is that you're just mentioning one weak spot of Barcelona. Mascherano's playing. But let's be honest, Man United, they were not at the level of Barcelona at that time. Let's be honest. Man United, look at the pathway they struggled.
Why do you argue that against Barcelona at the end of the day?
I have a question for you.
Wait, let him land. Land.
Because if you see Man United pathway, it was Ferguson tactics who helped them to reach final. Let's be honest. It was not the Man United was the great quality team. Okay, 2009, I give it to Barcelona. 2000, Man United was really good. The players were young. There was Ronaldo. There was J.S. Park was really good. I mean, there's so many players who were pretty much at the prime age. Okay, but when 2011, that United team was not the same United team. So in the way when you discuss Madrid Juve, I mean that Juve was flying, man. That Juve was like they're on form.
Okay, I see what Montal's point is here. What Montal's essentially trying to say is that I see on both sides where Ben is right. It's not Barcelona's fault they played Man United team, but it's not like this was like some sort of peak Manchester United side that Barcelona were going against. They're going and in the 11-12 sort of period, this was again the period where Sir Alex Ferguson, coming towards the end of his obviously tenure, trying to rebuild a squad, etc., winning the Premier League. So it was obviously things are coming to an end. Whereas the Juventus team that Real Madrid went against was like, this was the best chance that Juventus could have actually gone and actually won a Champions League. They were the peak.
No. Basically, put it this way. If you take that 2017 Juventus side, I don't think the 2011 Barcelona side beats them.
What?
Even if you play the Juventus side against the United side,
because you don't compare football
because a lot of this stuff are about matchups. Because see, Ben, let's keep it a stack.
You don't compare football that way.
Hey, let me start. Let me just to keep it a stack.
That Barcelona team would have not been found out at the time. That's the thing.
This guy can talk. Let me meet this guy. My thing is this. The fact of the matter is that was a heavy duty Juventus side, and I'm going to say something to you Madrid guys to keep him. But that is the best Juventus side since their 90s team with Del Piero and Vialli.
Better than 2015.
Yes.
They had
20,
Champions League.
that 2015, no, 2017
2015 wasn't that good.
was their best. This
Exactly.
was just them at their best because that was these guys are now legit.
And I remember watching H's thing too. You were saying Juve was gonna completely, absolutely destroy us. I remember you saying that. And
I
you
never said anything.
You said that.
Okay, wait. Let me just read some of the super chats and then I'll come back to you guys because we have to talk about players. So from whimsical thoughts. So whimsical thoughts for me. Top 5 best 05 Liverpool Milan. So from the best is 05 Milan, second 95 Ajax, yes. Third 94 Milan, fourth 02 Madrid, okay, and fifth 2014 Madrid. Yeah. Oh, sorry. You see, I didn't like the 2061, but okay, I can give you the 2014 one. But see, people are sleeping on that Ajax one. That Ajax one, you're sleeping on that one. Martin Rosario says, best team performance, 94 Milan against Barcelona. Injuries to key starters. Second sides them 4-0 with Romario, Stoichkov, and Koeman. Now, that is big, because these guys, they had freaking Romario and freaking Stoichkov. Nancy says, greatest treble-winning team. For me, Barca 2015. We'll get there. Whimsical thoughts. Because that's actually an interesting question to you guys. Best treble winning team. So when Whimsical Thought says both were awesome, to differentiate this two, look at the opponent's strengths. 2017 Juve were better than 2011 Man U. So I wrote 2017 Real Madrid as better. You see, I think Whimsical Thoughts is going to where I was going to, where is like,
That's a very poor
who is your opposition? Hey, let me land it. It's like, who is your opposition? But my thing, guys, is this. Red and Munsaha and Vilton, something happened at halftime.
Yes.
Something happened at halftime. It wasn't the same team we saw in the first that was there in the second half. Something happened.
Right, I'll make the argument that we were so good that we actually
No. Guys, something happened to that team.
Yeah, what happened? Wait, let
me land. We were robbed off a classic.
No, we weren't.
Yes.
Yes, we were.
We were.
Hey, can I land?
We stole that shit for real. Yeah.
We were robbed of a classic.
It was still a classic.
That was supposed to be one of the great Champions League finals. Like at halftime, it was like boom, guys, we're gonna pop off. Something happened in that dressing room where that Juventus side, I don't know who came through. So that's my
So, here's the thing.
I can tell you what happened.
Can I just respond with one thing?
Cristiano, man.
No, not that's
I can tell you what happened.
No, but
I know what
forget about what happened.
Okay, red. Talk red.
Forget about what happened. Impact. Let's talk about impact, right? Because I do believe Barcelona as a team performance, they did have an impact on world football. Like I said, with their style. But like when you talk about like as an individual level, anybody that was anti-Ronaldo before that final, after that final, had a different opinion about Ronaldo. He changed a lot of opinions, right? It had an impact. Yes, he did. HH.
According to you, according to you,
I think Ronaldo's
Ben, meet your mic, man. Red talk, man.
So it's not only Ronaldo, like a lot of players, right? I do believe, like, I'll be honest with you, like, I really wish we could move on from this conversation because I think we've said everything that needs to be said.
No. We have to.
That's why I said in my top three.
No, there's nothing more.
That's why I said my top
No.
This is subjective. This one in particular, if you're a Real Madrid fan, you're going to always say 2017. If you're a Barca fan, you're going to always say 2011. It just is what it is. Like, and nobody will concede, right? It's like, so.
I have the secret of what happened at halftime. So can I go on?
Be very brief.
Okay, I will be brief. It's not new for Madrid. They've done it before. In 1970 something against Barcelona. Listen to me. In 1970 something against Barcelona, Copa del Rey. First leg at Camp Nou. Listen to me. First leg at Camp Nou, Barcelona won 2-0 or 3-0, something like that. Then second leg, we were at Bernabeu and we were winning already 2-0 first half. And it was a time of Spain was having some political agitation. Do you know what they did? Go and read this. This actually happened. You know what Madrid did during the halftime?
Go ahead,
And they threatened all the players. I mean, They
And you
threatened
were
all the
present, yeah.
players.
You were present
Gone.
there.
Bro,
You were present.
No.
You were in the dressing room, yeah.
Were you there?
Never in
I'm
all my
actually not-
days.
and I'm
Never
actually
in
not-
all
I'm
my
actually
days
not
did I think I
joking.
would have a history lesson in a hangout. We're actually having
Actually
a
not
history lesson
joking.
about the
You can
Spanish
check
Civil
it.
War.
And this is, you can check it. Anybody can check it.
Check it.
In the second half, Madrid won 11-3. 11. They scored 11 goals in the second half because guns were pointed.
Hey, were
Ben,
you
you're
alive?
lying.
Were you alive?
Ben, you're lying.
I'm serious.
By the way, Ben,
Ben.
by the way,
I'm dead serious.
Ben, what year was this? What year was this?
Just type Madrid 11 something Copa del Rey.
I'm gonna look it up. Like Madrid.
Just check it. I'm telling you, this is fact. This is
Is
real.
he saying that Ronaldo went to the Juventus players was like, hey, you guys better let us score, otherwise I'm gonna fucking
Nah, chill. I'm just giving you some lessons out. Like, but I'm telling you what Madrid, they have a history of doing. They've done it before.
What was the score?
By the way, Ben, by the way, you said 1970. Yeah. Wait. You said 1970, but you know what? When did it happen? 1943.
Yeah.
That game was played in 1943.
Okay, I need for something. Well, I didn't know. I'm just saying.
19.
What did it happen?
Oh my God! Correct your facts, man. Correct your facts.
Did you point guns to players? Did you point guns to players?
wasn't even alive to watch
Did you
that.
point guns to players?
Ben.
Was Pele even alive yet when that happened?
He pointed guns to players.
Pele was not born at that time, bro.
Say this thing.
Ben,
He pointed guns to players. Innocent players.
Ben, you are one of the saddest, most pathetic people I've seen in my life. Ben, you're talking about something that happened in June. Ben,
So let me get this straight. After 100 years, Real Madrid in the Champions League final finally want to go back to their old tactics and do this.
Wait, guys, somebody's saying I had a howler. No, I just missed the dates, but this is real. This happened.
Dates?
Check it.
Like 40 years, bro. Like 40 years off.
Is this why Barca 2011 is
Ben,
better than Real
Ben,
Madrid?
no,
Chill.
guys, everyone push.
I'm
Ben, can
going
you please
somewhere with
read
that.
the dates? I have highlights. Can you please read this
Couldn't
dates, please?
care less. They were human beings who were living at the time. And he pointed guns to their head.
Bro, it was a civil war.
Ben,
Spanish civil war going on, man.
Look, last I
You
checked.
point guns to people's
Wait,
head
last I
beat them
checked.
11.
Last I checked,
11.
the
Why
World
11?
War II took place between 1939 and 1945.
Man, Madrid,
So you're talking about something that happened during World War.
That's what spoils their classical rivalry. You pointed guns to players, innocent players, and now you wanted to do the same to Juventus players. Shame. You wanted to reenact.
Look. I
know you guys.
Guys, moving on. Because I want to ask you guys this.
Bro,
No.
Ben, I love you like my brother, bro.
Wait, I want to ask you guys this. Easy.
Guys, let's move on. Let's move on.
So with
Someone says
regards
we're giving
to
them content crack. That's good.
I'm gonna meet this guy. That guy talks way too much, man. Damn. What's it called? If you were to pick best treble-winning team,
I'll tell you what. Between Bayern and Barca.
Can I go first, Hatred, please?
Go for it.
2015 Barcelona. And I'll tell you why.
Over 2013 Bayern.
Yes. And the reason for that.
They had a cheat code.
No. Wait. Aside from that, if you see the league campaign in that season, they started poorly. Like they were behind us, okay? And the competition they faced, bro, they won the league by just 1 point in that season.
2 points.
Just imagine the degree of difficulty again, because I emphasize a lot on degree of difficulty, like you, which you don't, but I do. So when I see from the degree of difficulty perspective, I mean that was unbelievable, man. No, I understand. I understand. Bayern Munich, they came back. They beating Barcelona 7-0, something like that, into like aggregates. Yes, I give you that, but that's in the Champions League. But if you see overall the campaign of that Barcelona team in the Champions League, in the Copa del Rey, in the La Ligas, that was insane, bro. They just won the league by how many? 2 points, yeah.
Looking at it, I'm just seeing how bad that Valencia.
And look, wait, and look at and look at Real Madrid score more goals than them in that season.
in that campaign.
But Muntaha,
That was an insane season, man.
Don't you think it was just MSN who won them the treble?
No.
MSN.
Iniesta
What
was
Luis Enrique
there.
do?
Daniel
What
was
Luis-
there.
Nah, man. It
Xavi
was
was
MSN.
disrespect
It was
Enrique, bro.
MSN.
Don't
It was
Xavi was
MSN.
benched.
Okay, it
Nah, I
was that wasn't
disagree.
a great team. That wasn't a great team.
All three of them had the same amount of goals. So I'm pretty sure Messi, Suarez, Neymar, they all three of them had the same amount of goals. I think.
But HH, to give it to MSN, they clicked from the word go. I mean, how can you don't get that?
No. You see, what I've always said about MSN is that is the biggest cheat code in club history.
In one season, though, you only work for one season.
Yeah, for that
No,
one
it
season.
worked for 2 seasons. They
One
broke their
season.
record.
only won one
season.
They
season.
broke their record of
only
goals.
won
They
one
broke their record of goals.
Y'all
They
won
scored
one
120 and they
One
scored
season.
You
120.
Only one
won
season.
Champions League. BBC won 4, sir.
What do you-
Y'all won 1. Y'all won
That's
1.
not the point. I'm saying they scored 120 and they scored 122 the next
Maybe
season.
say one
Okay,
four,
so
but
wait.
every time
Wait. Let's go around the room. So, for me, I am going to say Inter Milan 2010, just because they're struggling with it. Wait, that's my choice. That's my choice. Red Devil Studio. Who's which your treble winning team?
I'm gonna
Don't say
I'm gonna
United.
go-
Don't
yeah,
say
yeah,
United.
of course, yeah. 98, 99 United, man. So for the whole
How
campaign.
sad
fire.
can you be?
No, the thing
How
is, the thing is,
sad
the thing
can
is,
you
the
be?
thing.
Hey, it's
Only
okay.
sad
It's
because
okay.
you're looking
Wait. Let me talk.
people only say sad because they're only looking at like the Champions League. That's the thing that people only think about what Solskjaer did in the last minute, which was clutch, by the way. That's it. They don't actually look at the actual.
And that's the
Champions
reason why
League
he has the
campaign.
job.
The fact that like Barcelona, that we got through Barcelona, that we got through Juventus, a pretty good Juventus side, and played Bayern in the final. And
Milan.
that's the Champions League, and that's the Champions League as well. The FA Cup, same thing. With we're talking like. I wouldn't say peak, but certainly a very, very talented Arsenal side with Vieira. Like I would argue, a better side than the Invincibles team as well. That pushed United in the, I think it was the semi-final, I think. And the league in that season was close. So this was not I think people have a very weird to that on the free fronts that United just kind of breezed it and just won the title easily, won the FA Cup easily, won the Champions League easy. That there was no issue. It was just Fergie clutch. We had brilliant players. We didn't have a brilliant starting 11, and a lot of this was on Fergie as a manager proving himself and actually, for me, showing how he can coach a side that had a combination of maybe 1 or 2 good players, some average players, and then some youth players, the class of '92, growing into their prime and making them achieve big things. So as a team, and competing on free fronts when with other competitive teams in the league, in the Champions League, in the FA Cup. And gotta remember, in the FA Cup back then is not what the FA Cup is now. The FA Cup back then was far more close and far more competitive than it is now, where people just put in second string teams and don't take it seriously. People were going for the FA Cup back then. This was the people took this thing seriously. So yeah, I've got no shame repping my team because I was there and it was very difficult to do.
Shameless.
Did.
Shameless.
So it is what it is.
I want to just quickly go back to that whole greatest ever final. I think we all agree that it's Liverpool. Can we stop giving praise to that Milan side? Like, can we just stop? Because someone mentioned Kaka. Can we just stop mentioning that Milan side? Like, for me, that's the biggest choke job in football history. You can't name me a bigger choke job than what Milan did in our final.
Miracle they redeemed themselves, though. They
I don't
came
think
back.
Miracle at Camp
Oh,
Nou.
who said
Miracle.
Can I respond? Oh,
Let me guess, it was in the final.
let me respond. So, Miracle at Camp Nou. First of all, what the heck have PSG done? What was expected of them? They were playing at Camp Nou.
It's just you can't use that.
Can I land? They were playing at Camp Nou. Bro, you are AC freaking Milan. Did you see the state of that freaking
You can
team?
see 3 goals in 2 minutes, by the way.
Let me land. Did you see the state of that freaking team? You were up 3-0 in a final, and you conspired to consider another 3 and lose. It is the biggest choke job in football history. Biggest choke job in football history. And also as well, which is better? That's Barcelona side or the Liverpool side in 05? Which is the better team? Who are also playing at home. Barcelona were playing in their crib. This was in a neutral stadium. That Milan team, they should never ever be mentioned amongst the great sides ever. Sorry, and that is why I have disrespect for Kaka. Don't ever mention Kaka
That PSG team
amongst the
were no
very
joke,
best.
though. That
He is one of the very best.
Actually,
Did you watch that 07 campaign? Kaka was amazing.
No, but Wilton, 05. I'm sorry. Based on who you were, you needed to say something. You needed to say something.
He said something in 07. He said something in 07.
Roma Barca comes close.
Just like how you always preach about Robin. He choked in 2012. He redeemed himself in 2013. Kaka did the same thing. He redeemed himself in 07.
Did he score in the 07 final?
No, he gave the key assist. Though, the key assist.
Did he give an assist? Are you sure? Wait, let me check. Okay, wait. Someone talk. Let me see whether he gave an assist or not.
But shall we continue the treble thing or not?
No, talk. Okay,
before
talk
that treble thing,
okay.
You know what treble? So I think you guys never gonna people that they're not gonna speak that much of the
Ajax 95.
No, the Bayern team that just did that treble, that treble that just happened. I don't think they're gonna get a lot of credit as they're supposed to get.
I mean, this is a time when Real Madrid are rebuilding, Barcelona rebuilding. There's only so many.
And you played less games than all those other teams.
I have two candidates. I have 1988 PSV. All right.
Oh
my God, that is very Dutch.
Ajax and 2013 Bayern. 2013 Bayern had 91 points in the league.
Whoa,
Thank you.
Was that 95 team? Wait. Was that 95 Ajax team? Was that a treble?
That was a treble. Well, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah,
I
don't
think that was a treble. It was.
Ajax have won a treble though.
It was a treble.
Are you sure that was a treble?
95 was a treble. But that 91 points in a league with 18 teams is equivalent to having about 102 points in the Premier League or something.
90 about degree of difficulty.
And degree of difficulty as well. It's not like they beat a crap Barcelona team 8-2. They beat a ridiculous Barcelona team 7-0.
Hold on. I actually want to elaborate. I want to elaborate on that Bayern Munich 2013 team. Because I think you guys are underestimating what they did that season, plus the fact that because hold on, H's question was which treble winning team was the best, right?
Yes.
This is a team that was in the Champions League final just a year ago, and got robbed off by some juju of Chelsea. So to come back and guys, let's not forget what they did. Arsenal 3-1. Okay, fine. Let's not forget that this is an attacking team who did not concede a goal for like 2 months or something. Juventus doing something like that. Okay, fine. But Bayern Munich doing something like that, and the goal they conceded against Arsenal was not supposed to be a goal because it was not supposed to be a corner. And they went to play Juventus and beat them 2-0, both home and away. And then a Barcelona team who got 100 points that year in the La Liga.
Thank you.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Yes,
they
did. I just checked it.
100 points.
They did. They got 100 points.
What season?
2013.
2013. Barcelona.
Sorry,
People underestimate that Barcelona team. That team was stacked. If I go through, let me go through the starting 11 of that Barcelona team.
Messi.
In 2011, the team that won the
David Villa.
that destroyed Man United in that 2011 final.
Oh shit!
Valdez, Dani Alves, Mascherano, Piqué, Abidal, Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta, Pedro, Messi, David Villa. Then come to the Champions League, the one that they smashed them 4-0.
God, 115
those
goals.
players
Jesus.
really though got lost.
Nah, but
Exactly.
we still hold the record, though.
I see that. Exactly. Then come to the Champions League 2013 team that got smacked 4-0. Valdez, Alves, Piqué, Batra, Jordi Alba. Batra and Jordi Alba in difference in the defense. And Alba is good enough to replace Abidal. Batra was okay. That was a quack one. But Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta were still the three that destroyed Man United. They were still the three that were still there. Sanchez, Messi, Pedro, and Villa was on the bench. So not as if he wasn't available. He was on the bench. And they got smacked 4-0, having only 36% possession. That team was perfect. To be that dominant and not even concede a goal, they didn't let Barcelona score at them at all.
But
Coming back from a Champions League final.
Quickly, Gatlock. Can I say quickly? Like, okay, if you see Bundesliga table 2013, right? Bayern Munich won the league by 91 points, and Dortmund was on second spot with 66.
And
points.
where did Dortmund
So what is
do
degree
that
of
year in
difficulty
the
in the
Champions
league?
League?
No, wait.
Muntaha, what did Dortmund do that year in the Champions League?
They beat Real Madrid.
They beat Real Madrid. What did they do? They were the runners up, man. They were the runners up.
Let's see the full context. How they beat 4-3. If you see, they lost the second leg 3-0.
Because the first leg was already done, man.
No. I'm saying no.
They had the lead.
No. But what I'm trying to tell you is that if you see the campaign of Barcelona, league campaigns of Barcelona in that season, it's like so difficult. It was so close. Look at the quality of the league.
So Barcelona won by 100 points. They won by 100 points. That means they won their league since. Which means by the time they got to that Bayern Munich game, they had nothing much to do. They already won their league. So
wait, just to confirm that yes, Kaka did provide an assist in the
and that was one of the assists of the Champions League. You see that?
I need to correct myself. 94-95 Ajax was not a treble. That was the undefeated season. I got confused.
Yeah, it was the 1972. I wasn't alive yet, so I can't really talk about
Gatlock. But the point is, if you see the degree of difficulty for Barcelona to win treble in that season compared to Bayern, I don't think it's a different ball game for Barcelona. Because look at that season in La Liga. Look at the teams. Madrid in semis. Wait. Just a second. I'll just finish over here. Okay. And Sevilla won the Europa League in that season. I mean, they are flying. La Liga teams were so great compared to the Bundesliga in 2013.
Dude. Mutaha. We're talking about the team. Mutaha, we're talking about the team. The consistency of that Bayern Munich team beats that Barcelona team. If they are so great, how come the next Champions League they just went to the quarterfinals? Bayern played every kind of team. A defensive team in Juve, an attacking team in Barcelona, and they smashed both of them. All Barcelona did was face attack teams that will face you, and boom, they destroyed them. Of course they did.
Gatlock.
Except for that
before I call you up, Ichi, you say how great is an assist really. You keep on praising about Maradona. He didn't score in the World Cup final in '86. He gets the key assist. So how great was that assist really?
Gatlock, you were saying Gatlock, you were.
Wait, 2013 for about 20 minutes.
Wait. Let me take some of this chat and then I'll come out to cut. Let me just take some of this chat. From Abri Darman Barry says, high off the content crack. Big man. Yep, we're high on that content crack, man. Big man. Whimsical Thought says, my personal favorite is 99 Man U. Considering what they did in the league, won by 1 point, the FA Cup, remember Arsenal money semi-final, yes, where Giggs took off his shirt and was all hairy, and the CL final. The resilience and grit was awesome. As much as I hate to admit, that for me is perhaps the most dramatic trebles, and the best degree of dud was that treble. It was. It's just that I've got a very unhappy personal memory of that treble.
Second place is
hold on.
Let me read this. So Martin Rosario, and then come back to you, Gatlock. The disrespect towards Celtic, 1967, first European team. Do your Googles, defeated Inter at the height in the final. 1967 Celtic. Okay, let me research that. Okay, Gatlock, back to you.
Just to answer Coutinho's in the chats, Messi was there in the 4-0, but he was on the bench in the second leg.
He was injured.
So Messi was available in those games, and he played the league game in between those matches. He played the league game in between those matches.
Gatlock. You know, if you just tell me that, which campaign is difficult to win the Champions League, Bayern 2013 or Barca 2015? I'll give you Bayern. Definitely, I'll give you 2013 Bayern Champions League campaign. But when I see the overall context of the league, domestic competitions, the different types of teams, and I believe the Spanish league at that time to win is more difficult than Bundesliga for Bayern at that time. So
really? Did Dortmund smash Real Madrid 4-1?
Yeah, but what happened in the second leg? No, but what happened in the second leg overall? If you see,
Muta, you need to understand that.
Because in the second leg in MSM, Bayern beat Barca in the second leg.
Yes, thank you.
First leg is what you need to help in the second leg. Second leg, you are 4-1 up. You are going to go with the mentality of being 4-1 up. You're not going to. That's the reason why I'm respecting Bayern Munich. They were 4-0 up and they still gave you 3-0.
Because in 2015, let's be real, Bayern did beat Barca in the second leg. It just
No,
Barca won another.
So many injuries. Bayern had so many injuries.
I'm not
Bayern
disrespecting
had a lot of
2015. I love 2015. They're my favorite team to watch. I loved that team. But I just feel that the professionalism of Bayern coming back from a Champions League final to go and just smash everybody.
Yes.
They destroyed everybody. Nobody else had a chance.
Counter-attack.
But it's just be the objective though. Isn't the greatest treble of all time had to be the 09 just because it was Pep Guardiola ever first season as a manager? The guy was from the road, bro.
No. I mean, for me, it's like
Enrique too got a treble in his first season.
You see, for me, it's how you want to view it because, like, if you look at United's treble, like Red Devil is correct in terms of how competitive the FA Cup was back then, and I think the Premier League, the teams were much tougher back in the late 90s. But I think that the Barcelona one is crazy because of Pep Guardiola mainly.
And it was a sextuple too. He won every single trophy that
Yeah,
won.
he won every trophy because that was like, bro, you literally just took over this guy's, revamped the entire team, totally changed how they played, totally changed the philosophy, and then you delivered a freaking treble for those dudes, man. So
Can we just give a shout out?
Can I go on?
Triple place.
Can I say my pick?
Oh, go for it, Red. Go for it.
2018 Bayern, easily. Even with
2018?
sorry, 2020 Bayern. 2020 Bayern. My bad. I was looking at the number. No, sorry, 2020 Bayern.
2018, they got knocked out.
Like easily. Like I have never like. I'll be honest with you. I've watched.
Shouldn't we? Wait. But people may say that you didn't play two legs.
If you look at the score lines, there's no difference. It looks like two-leg score lines. You know what I mean? When you see 8-2, you think 4-1, 4-1. No. That happened in 90 minutes, you know? I was never more relieved to be knocked out of the Champions League than again. Because I'm telling you, I can't laugh at Barcelona because I know if Madrid were in that position, we would have been slapped the same result. They were a machine.
I don't think we would have lost 8-2 though, right?
Bro, Bayern were a machine. They demolished Chelsea. They demolished Spurs. They demolished Barca. Ironically, Lyon from Liga.
Actually, you see, you can actually have an issue for the 2020 treble because they were cheating because HH put a jinx on them. I thought that witch doctor he did.
Look, if Pulisic played, they would have done something. But Red, to your point though, see, Red, I think you do have a point. Then I'll let you finish. Is that
no? Wait.
No. Red has to finish because he's been waiting. But let me just quickly read and then I'll come back to you.
So what I want to say is just like the reason why I think it's the greatest treble is like it was dominance. Like there's no debates, there's no asterisks, there's nothing really you could say. In the league they were convincing, in the Pokal they were convincing, and this isn't a weak Bundesliga either. Bundesliga has been performing in Europe.
What about 2013 though? Isn't 2013? Because Red, no, Red. Let's compare the two. Yeah. 2013. Wait, let me land. 2013 Dortmund were far better.
Yes.
Than they were in 2020. Mm-hmm. Bayern beat the living crap out of guys on their routes. Remember, they slapped up Barcelona 7-0 over 2 legs. Okay, it's not 8-2, but still, they slapped them up, and nobody even came close to them. But when we look at both finals were close. Yes. Bro, Neymar had a 1-on-1. Marquinhos had a 1v1. Mbappe was right in the box. So that game was a close game. So was the 2013. So isn't 2020 and 2013 pretty similar?
You see, 2013 finals.
One thing, HH, all of what you said is correct, but you're forgetting one thing. Lewandowski. 2020 has Lewandowski. Lewandowski was the best player in the world last year.
Are you sleeping on Robin and Ribery?
No. HH, they never gave you a season like Lewandowski did last season. Yes.
Wait, Red. Are you disrespecting Robin?
No, I'm not disrespecting him.
Robin doing 2013. He wasn't even the best player in that treble.
Look, Ribery. I'll always respect Ribery for that season when he in 2013. I feel like that was a phenomenal season. But like for what Lewandowski did last season, it's like if there was a Ballon d'Or, he's undoubtedly the best player in the world. And yes, against Messi and against Ronaldo, the rate that he was scoring goals.
This guy Lewandowski scored in the final.
Oh, bro, no, but let me show you.
It's a simple question. It's a simple question.
No, he tied the record.
Robin scored the winning goal. Robin scored the winning goal
against Barcelona in 2013.
He
Did you
didn't
see what
score.
Ben against Barcelona
Red.
Remember against Spurs that flick he did. He was doing that in the Champions League, right? You guys remember that flick assist that he did where he just like I think he Rabona I think he did. I think he also got a Rabona assist. Like he was doing all kinds of shit. Like I don't remember exactly.
No, that was Lewandowski. I remember that 7-2. I keep watching that shit, man. That was amazing.
Lewandowski, like he had performances. Yes, in the final, even in the final, he had an insane chance that it was just an inch like closer, it would have went in. It went off the post and went out. If you remember that crazy shot, and I think it was like at the edge of the box, like goal scoring wise.
If he scored that, would be having a different conversation. But
bro, he tied Ronaldo's record for most goals in the Champions League campaign.
He did not.
No, he got one less.
Ronaldo had 17.
Yeah.
Lewandowski had 15. Although with less games.
How many? Yeah, exactly. That was my point. Is he played 2 less games than Ronaldo? So, like, I mean, this is like the level that I look at it. When I look at Lewandowski's campaign and the utter dominance they had, like he deserves it. And I really feel like that was a dominant performance, like an individual where he spearheaded them. Because Barca, like, yes, it was MSN, right? When you look at that Bayern team, I really look at Lewandowski. Yes, the whole players, everybody was doing their thing. I look at Kimmich. I look at these people, like
Red, but I disagree.
Talk.
Yes, so for me, I disagree, man. That Ribery campaign, God, in 2020,
actually,
technical ability, everything, dribbling, creating. Oh my God, Ribery was insane, including the finals. Ribery
doesn't talk about that.
Bro, I don't think Lewandowski have that kind of what do you call it? Kind of like impression, or like
difference maker
for the Bayern Munich team that Ribery had for 2013 Bayern.
Man, that's unfair. I feel like that's unfair to
No. Wait.
Is there any way we can pull out a clip of that man's
Red, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I am not here to hate on Lewandowski. You know how much I praise Lewandowski and how this guy is a top amazing striker.
Mm-hmm.
But listen to what Montai is saying and so forth. We're not saying that Lewandowski is crap and so forth. There's a difference between scoring goals and when you score and what you do. And we need you come through. Whenever Bayern needed every step of the way, robbery were the difference makers. Ribery and Robin were there in every step of the way, either an assist, pre-assist, goal. They were the difference makers. Because for me, let's keep it real. It was Mola, it was Lewandowski, it was Goretzka, it was Gnabry. Don't sleep with Gnabry.
Lewandowski was playing with kids, like not kids. Sorry, I don't want to disrespect the players like that, but most of these are new to Bayern. Goretzka, you're looking at like Gnabry.
Are you sleeping on what Gnabry did?
No, he was incredible. He was. I don't want to sleep on. I want to give him his just due. But it's clear who was the one that was like in charge of that attack.
Who was the one that was in 2013. It was Gomez, right?
What's that?
Mario Gomez.
Mandzukic.
Yeah, clutch. But also, I see 2013 has Mandzukic is a cheat code. He's the best finals player ever, I think, in my opinion.
Dude, guys, go and watch that 2013, the first goal that Mandzukic scored. Ribery took out 3 Dortmund players with just one pass, and Robin did the rest to pass to Mandzukic to get it tapping.
Can I just say, Mandzukic's goal against Arsenal that year was insane. When he
no. People are sleeping on Mandzukic.
It was Ribery and Robin that combined for Robin's goal at the end of the day. Those two were clutch.
So let me make this. So from Tyrone, Lorenzo, Valentino, man, thanks for the dub, man. 2015 Barcelona beats every single club that's won their domestic competitions in the Champions League. PSG, Man City, Juve, Bayern. Didn't Real do the same thing in 2018, or they didn't?
They PSG were not champions.
They did.
No.
City didn't win the Premier League in 2015, did they?
They won it in 2014.
2014.
And Monaco won it in 2017. That's why.
But
PSG was not.
Yeah, I know, but it's 2018 we're talking about.
Yeah.
City didn't win the Prem in 2015.
Okay, no. Real Madrid didn't do it in 2018 because the final was Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No. Oh, good point.
Yeah. But you see, that's not the point.
They didn't play Man City. They didn't play Man City.
Yeah, but you see,
wait. Let me just respond to this. See, the thing about that 2015 Barca, I've always said that for me, I call that team the cheat team. Nobody was beating those three dudes. That's what I don't want to hear about Luis Enrique. Because once you got those three guys in the team, this was the tactic. Get that mother freaking ball to those three, they'll figure it out. I don't want to hear about Iniesta. I don't want to hear about Ja. I don't want to hear about any of these dudes. It was about MSN, and it was literally a case of like, it doesn't matter who they face, and it was just for that one season. But once they got through, I'll keep it real to you guys. If they had faced Atletico over 2 legs in 2015, do they beat them?
No, I don't think they do.
Atletico beat them this season.
For some reason, Barca can't be
It's about
Atletico in the
matchups.
Champions League.
It's about matchups.
That's why I keep talking about 2017. They beat every kind of opponent, Juventus and Barcelona. Those two teams played differently. It's not as if they played in the final, where anything can happen. They faced them over 2 legs.
Who beat them into 2017? You said who?
I'm talking about 2013 Bayern.
Oh, 2013 Bayern, yeah.
In both legs,
that's a good point. That's a really good
point. An attacking team and replicated the same thing. That team was perfect, both defensive and attacking, and they had longevity. That's why I keep saying they reached the final in 2012. In 2013, they won it.
Let's keep it because
MSN was quarterfinals. They reached the next year.
Wait, look, see, if we're comparing, see, the thing here is that 2020 Bayern, that Barca side we already knew were on the way down. They were already on the freaking decline. Lyon, guys, come on, let's keep it a step.
They beat City though, 3-1.
Who has City? What has City done?
True. Yeah, what am I saying? They never won a Champions League. Why am I brain on that? Levy's a fraud anyway.
Okay, so if we go to 2013 Bayern, that was a strong Juve side who were obviously Serie champions. We all saw that as Gatlock. I think they did, and also 100 points thingy. People sleep on what those 2013 boys did. Basically, it's like it's who they faced and how badly they beat them.
But that's just a Champions League campaign. H. But my point is, we're there. Okay, fine. If you just talk about Champions League campaign of 2013 and 2015, yes, I mean Bayern Champions League campaigns look more scary and more domination. There's more domination in that with Bayern. But when you see the overall, the domestic league campaign, we know Dortmund are the bottlers. We know that ultimately they were not that good.
But they win the Bundesliga the year
before. Season prior that, yes,
you can't do that. Musa, you can't do that.
Dortmund has a footballing.
They beat you guys. Didn't Lewandowski score 4 goals against you?
Bro, they won the Bundesliga before that. They won the Bundesliga in 2012. I just reclaimed it that year.
Let's Mutala.
Gatla, bro. Try to understand. I'm just not talking from the perspective of Champions League. I'm talking from the perspective of the league as well, okay? And if you see domestically, Bayern is so superior. Yes, Dortmund have won the league of season prior to that. I give them that. I give the Klopp, yeah? But as a team, as an individual, as a footballing institution, they're not at the level of Bayern. Ultimately, we knew Bayern is going to win the Bundesliga. And look at what happened. But with La Liga, with Real Madrid and Barcelona, oh my God!
We didn't know they were going to win the Bundesliga. Now with Klopp, because they won the Bundesliga in 2013.
It was much closer back then.
No, but in 2013 it was close. In 2013,
who won it in 2012? Who won the Bundesliga in 2012?
2013 was their first league title, by the way. Of the 8 they have now, that was the first one.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, and look at the
trash the team that
wait, guys, one at a time. Muntar, talk one at a time.
Yeah. I'll just finish off really quickly. Yeah, if you see the points difference, the tally Bayern with the 91, Dortmund with the 66. You're kidding me, bro. Bro, look at different. Are you telling me degree of difficulty from this? No, come on.
What is wrong with you? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, look, I know this looks bad, but okay, you see,
It doesn't just look bad. It's very bad.
Gatlock, this is a sacrifice. Gatlock, this is a sacrificial lamb.
Bro, H,
This is
do you know what makes it worse? Do you know what makes it worse? Hold on. Do you guys know what makes it worse? This is Bundesliga. The highest amount of points you can get is 102. They got 91. So that means they only dropped 11 points throughout the entire season. Only 11. That was it. So you kind of...
Wait, Montana.
To be fair, this was unprecedented.
Wait, Red. Doesn't that make us even proud that we lost to this Dortmund team in 2013?
Thank you.
No. But use your logic. No. Wait. Use your logic. No. Wait. Use your rational. No. Wait. Let's be honest. Okay, use your rational. That's why Champions League. Wait. That's why Champions League is more difficult to win. No, wait.
Yeah, that is true.
Because teams gives everything for the Champions League. That's what Dortmund gave everything for the final, for the semi-final.
But I didn't know it was
that element, bro. Thanks for bringing this up.
I choose my pick, 2015 Barca. I didn't know it was this lubrication. I didn't know it was this bad, man.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. 91. Come on, man.
This is bad.
No, but guys, that's my point. Look at how dominant they were. 98 goals. 18 considered.
That's messed up.
No. You think it's bad? The point. Look at the goal difference. It's almost 40 difference. It's more than 40 difference. Look at the goal difference.
70 difference.
That's bad.
80. Oh shit.
No. This is a Bayern Munich team that. This is why I said Bayern Munich in 2013 they were pissed. It's you guys' fault. They were pissed. They were angry.
You talk the worst moment. Do you know what that shows? That shows that they were so angry with what Chelsea did.
Really? That shows that they were really angry, bro.
They were to Ultra Instinct. Basically, that's like Ultra Instinct. That's like super Saiyan, like level 3000 Ultra Instinct, because they were so angry. They used their anger to say, you know what, we're going to just fuck up every single team this year, and we're going to bend Dortmund over and give them a lashing with no lubricants, man.
91 minus.
Do you know the hindsight of this? Do you know the hindsight of this? This is the team that Pep got.
Exactly what I wanted to say.
This is the team that Pep got with Götze and Lewandowski to add to the mix.
They won 29 games, 29 out of 34 games.
I see what Montal was saying, because in 2015, let's be real. Before that first Clasico, when we beat Barca 3-1 in the Bernabeu, I thought we were gonna win La Liga that season. To be honest with you, because MSN wasn't clicking yet. Then they just turned it around and won the league by 1 point.
No, it's not that MSN wasn't clicking. Suarez was suspended. Remember?
When he came in,
5 points. God damn. 25 pole. 24.
God. It is right though. Even though
I think this Bayern Munich, they broke every record. Highest points, highest wins. I think highest goals. Highest goal difference.
How can we take this win seriously, bro? Because how can we take this league seriously at that time? Let's be honest.
No, come on. You see, now that I think about it,
come on, guys.
2013. It shows you how important the 2013 was. It gave a psychological disadvantage to the rest of the league.
They were so strong. No. For me, see. What I've always said is that if you want to look at how a team beat the crap out of other teams, I always say that what those guys did in 2013, it was a lashing where nobody got close. And ironically, I think, which is why I just say a final can always go either way. That final was close. Same thing, but I like you with this.
It was 2-1, but Bayern dominated again.
They dominated again, but I like with this. If we compare the 2013 final and the 2020 final, the 2020 final was much closer. Yeah. PSG could have won that. Dortmund, they never had a chance. PSG generally had a great chance to win that game in 2020. Dortmund, you always knew that they never came close. You know. So
I really didn't know it was that bad.
By the way,
in the German Cup final.
2018, it's also pretty bad.
Sorry, also trying to say it.
Bundesliga 17-18. Look that up. It's also pretty fucking bad.
That's the return of Heinkes. We need to put some respect on Heinkes, man.
Look, man, Heinkes is that dude, man. As I told me, like this whole Pep thing, man. I don't know.
Gatlock.
How good is Pep really?
Gatlock. Pep had more depth with his squad in the 3 years as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the team that Pep inherited.
Yeah, he had.
And he didn't do shit with them.
He had Costa.
Yeah, Douglas Costa, Götze came in, Lewandowski came in. I mean, come on, Lewandowski is better than Mandzukic.
This needs to be a plea for Bundesliga to be inducted. Can I just say that?
No. Look, as I said again, look, man. These guys, they look. They lubricate the other league, man, on a timely basis, man.
Yeah, if there was ever a season that showed you a team getting pissed, that was it, man. They just destroyed everybody.
And look at this. So from Alex One says they won the league by 25 points and then took Dortmund's most promising player and their best player the following year, Götze 11. You see, Bayern Munich. Okay, I don't mean this. I mean this.
And you're telling me to respect Dortmund, huh? As a footballing institution.
No. Look. Dortmund is a whole different ball of wax, man.
This
Those
thing
guys
have
are
one Champions League. City doesn't even have one yet, so you gotta respect Dortmund.
Okay, but wait. But are we all in an agreement that the crappiest final of all time was Tottenham Liverpool?
Yes.
Probably,
oh my goodness, yes.
Like no joke. Like the build up for that game, I was thinking because like if Spurs would have won, we could have actually seen the end of Arsenal Football Club. Like that Pandora's box. I don't think the world was ready for it. Like Arsenal would have been
Red. I'm telling you this right now. Tottenham were never going to win that. Even if they played the right team, they were never like that was Liverpool's.
But like it's just like I'm talking about like before that final, like one could have hoped because like imagine like if Spurs would have won, AFTV would have been like on a terrorist organization list. Like they would not.
But Red, in the way the world works, I think the universe would not have allowed that to happen because if Tottenham win, Arsenal are finished as a club unless they win the Champions League.
And Arsenal lost the Europa League final that year. They lost it to Chelsea.
Bro,
so it would have been.
Mutaha,
when Salah scored that penalty,
Mutaha, you keep talking about you don't respect a club. How about a club that has been in the because when Wenger did not make it into the Champions League in 2017 or 2018, whichever one, and he got into Europa League, that was the time I realized that Arsenal have been in the Champions League for 2 decades plus to just fill in the gaps. They did nothing.
That is true. Dortmund have one Champions League. Arsenal have no Champions League at all.
Zero. Not even
Europa Cup. See, when it comes to talking about London clubs and everything, Arsenal, Tottenham, so forth, you have to relax.
I only respect Chelsea.
After 2012, Tottenham and Arsenal, you've got to relax. You can't talk slick. You cannot talk slick to Chelsea. Because when Drogba did the deed, bro, I told you, that's why I love the CL so much because Premier League is cool, La Liga is cool, CL is the party home, which is why say all he wants, Real Madrid is Real Madrid. It is what it is. Like, that is why they will always be the biggest club because the team that is the king of the most elite competition. I told you, it's Dodd. Dodd isn't freaking Elche, Scunthorpe. What? West Brom?
Arsenal was close to round 6, by the way. They were so close to round 6.
People are still putting respect.
Because remember, one time. So Mutar, then Gatlock. Mutar.
Yeah, I'll just finish off quickly, then Gatlock and talk. The thing is, what I'm saying, Arsenal was so close in 2006. I think they were unfortunate. And for me, to be honest, Thierry Henry is a great footballer. Great footballer, like best footballer, like one of the best in the Premier League.
I think he
messed up. But you know what? Arsenal fans should not forgive him for that specific final.
You see,
he didn't even do that when
let me ask you this. Before I come to Gatlo, let me ask you this. 11v11, who wins? Because remember, Ronaldinho did perform.
I understand. Arsenal wins. 11v11. I'm saying it.
I am saying this right now. If 11v11, Arsenal beats Barcelona.
But
Absolutely.
when they
Because
the entire game, bro, wasn't Arsenal? I gotta do my research on that final game.
But you know what? HJ,
Yeah.
but you know what? Who shows up? You know what? In that final, who showed up?
Eto.
Samuel Eto'o.
Eto.
Samuel Eto'o. Yes. He showed
people
up.
need to
He showed
put
up.
respect
Bro,
on that man's
Ronaldinho was a
name.
no-show. Ronaldinho
How
was
many
a no-show.
Champions League does that guy have?
3.
No.
Three.
Eto showed up, man.
No,
If
two.
Eto wouldn't play that final, bro, just imagine.
Oh,
If
yeah.
Eto was not
3.
playing the final,
06,
06,
09,
09 and
Yeah,
010.
he was part of 2 trebles.
no,
Yes.
2010 was Milito.
He's got the 3. We can see.
bro, you know what? Hey, AJ, I'll finish it.
No. Quick. Also, as well, this is what I always say to people.
Back-to-back treble.
Go watch that 08-09 final. United were playing better.
Nah, I've
United
watched
were actually
it.
had
I've
chances.
watched it. I
Then
watched it recently.
Eto scored
That
the
fe-
goal that just changed the entirety of the game. And look at what Eto did to Vidic
Yep,
for the goal.
Yeah. Arsenal. I remember Arsenal was up.
I remember that. I remember that
They
final.
lost
That
that
first
game in
10
4
minutes.
minutes. They lost that game in 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
You see, Wilton, let me talk about the 06 final. Because remember, I was actually watching this with my
there was 14 minutes
brother.
left.
You see, my thing here is this: is that the referee even said that if I could do it again, I would have given the goal to Julie and kept 11v11. But he just reacted in the moment. But he said, like, if I could do that again, I would have allowed Barca to go 1-0 up. Because my thing is this, even if Barca go 1-0 up, I think Arsenal get back in the game. Because Ronaldinho was a no-show.
But
I think with Ronaldinho,
you
a
never
no-show.
know, though. But you never know,
But
though.
the thing is that
That's the thing.
Henry also flopped as well.
That's the thing.
No, but Eto, man. Eto, if that guy wouldn't be playing for Barcelona, Arsenal's winning with the 10 man. Winning with the 10 man, that game.
You see,
Eto was too good,
with
man.
Eto on
was
that
too good.
pitch, Eto was not losing that game. If Eto on that pitch, he's not losing that game. They're not losing that game. Okay,
No,
so
if Eto would have not played for Barca, if he wouldn't be there, pretty much, okay, someone else would have played for Barca, even if Barca was 11 man.
how many
Arsenal played with
guys were
10
like
man.
Eto? How many guys had the heart of Eto? How many guys were as clutch as Eto? Eto was that dude. It was made for the big game, man.
We're still waiting for the team to do back-to-back treble, but Eto has already done this one.
AJ, actually, I was gonna say, can we have a conversation on the best 3-peat team ever? Oh, it's true. Only Real Madrid did that. My bad. Change this topic.
Red. That's sad. Red. That is red. Slap yourself in the face. Slap yourself in the face, man. That's really sad.
I'll lie to you. I think.
Wait.
After we do super chat.
Okay. Natsa says, name me a treble-winning team that won another CL in a 3-year span. Only manager that gets this pressure while Ancelotti and Mourinho break it. So is this being? So I think this is being a Pep apologist.
No. See, can I respond to Nata? The reason why I'm so hard on Pep Nata is ever since I watched that dumb documentary on Manchester City, that final line when he said he destroyed football, that pisses me off. So you destroyed football. Football must be easy for you then, Pep. Just give me that CL. It's so easy. You destroy football. That's what he told me. That's what he told me. That's why I'm so hard on Pep Nasa.
You see, the thing is, people are underestimating Champions League because Real Madrid spoiled us this last decade. Let's be honest. I mean, this is a team that had 9, and AC Milan were just 2 away from equaling them, and they just literally extended it by 6. So, like, people should put more respect on the Champions League, man, because nobody's going to do a triplet again. Let's be honest. We keep talking about treble-winning teams, but as sad as what Red did just now, let's be honest, that triplet is
No.
and it was 4 in 5 years.
Nobody is doing that anytime soon. Wait, let me just hit this. So from King Gabani says, will Leipzig win the next Bundesliga before Dortmund? Yes, because Dortmund are one of the biggest choke jobs in the history of football, and I just don't believe in those dudes, man. So yes, Leipzig will, especially if they keep Nagelsmann. HH, please review Bundesliga.
No, that's a lie. 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 That's a lie.
Won it more than 5 times.
No. There's a team.
Bayern have
There's a
won
team.
30 times.
No. There's a team that won it 9 times. I know there's a team that won it 9 times. I know. I don't remember seeing 10, but the team that won it 9 times.
You see, I don't even want to look this up, man.
That's painful.
Oh god, Bundesliga all-time winners. Oh,
I don't think that team exists, though. I'm not sure.
Oh my Lord in heaven! You see, Bayern need to just chill. That's what I say. Like, They need to just they need to relax. Like I say, aren't you tired of winning?
How you tired of winning it? It's
Oh, you're right. FC Nuremberg.
I told you. A team won 9 times.
Last in the So the last time they won it, none of us were even a concept or a thought. I mean, look at this, man.
The last one is Dortmund, right there.
So let's see. So these guys are on a
Wait, Nuremberg are relegated right now, aren't they? I don't think they're in the Bundesliga right now.
So what are they? I wanted to say what role are they on?
That one there, right there.
It might be 9 in a row. It's better be 9 in a row once they win it this year. 9.
8. So yeah, they are on 9 in a row.
Yeah.
Look, man.
Fucking Christ.
What about Juve? Juve have like 36.
No. Juve are on 9. If Juve win this year, it'll be 10 in a row.
10 in a row, yeah.
But Juve dominates Serie A like Bayern. Like if you go look up Serie A league title winners.
Oh, really?
Like, look at
Milan.
They both have 16. They both have
no. Milan. I think Milan may have more.
They both have the same. They both
of them combined don't have as much as Juve.
Guys, HH, one of those league titles that Juventus won was undefeated, bro. Oh my lord.
36.
Yeah, but at least they have 18.
But some of them were cheating, though. Don't forget, some of them were cheats. Some of them were cheats.
No. But for real, if you add Milan and Inter, both of them combined to 36. They have literally as much as the second and third place combined.
But Champions
PSG are second.
But then how many Champions Leagues, man?
AC Milan have like 7. So,
so a list of.
I don't lie to you. Yesterday's stuff made me laugh when this guy said Juventus lost 7 UCL finals, and I'm like, you said that with your chest.
Yeah, how can you say that with your chest? See, now this is what I want to see.
2 and 7.
So
13, 2 and 7.
Juventus have been runners up 7 times. Jesus Christ!
So does that make them the Champions League ultimate choke jobs?
They literally could have had a 3-peat. 97 and 98, and they won it in 96. Was it that they won it?
96, yeah, 96.
Yeah, so like they could have had a 3-peat. They reached 3 finals in a row.
So are Juventus the European choke jobs?
No,
we're back on the conversation.
They got 2. So some other clubs don't even have 1. So Juve got 2. So.
Wow, man. So I mean, man, don't sleep on Milan. Don't sleep on Milan 7.
Where's Chelsea in this stuff since you love Champions League?
1.
What's that? Wait. I can't hear you. You caught up. I can't hear you.
How many do they have? 1-0, 1-30-0
Alex 1. Can you please?
I think if you scroll down a bit more, you'll find Osasuna.
No. Well, I think if you scroll down to hell,
I think I have more than you. Wow, interesting.
Scroll down,
What you will find is PSV.
Nottingham Forest. What the hell?
No.
You see, this doesn't count. No one. 19.
No,
that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
They're 2-2 in finals.
Bro, Hamburg has more Champions League than Manchester City. Red Star.
1970. Who
One
cares?
runner.
Anything before 92 doesn't count.
82. Right.
PSV.
Where PSG?
PSG don't exist.
Wait,
wow, PSG don't have European.
You know PSG don't even have the highest league. PSG don't even have the highest league.
Yeah. No, see, nobody is touching this, man, for a while, man. 13.
That's what I'm saying. When it was 9, it was okay, but 13?
Basically, that section of 4 and 5 just messed everything up. They're like, okay, see, when it was 9, it was because then Milan were like 2 behind. But once they just did that 4, it was like, okay, guys. Basically, it's this. This is just what changed everything.
Does anyone
Can I
think
just
that
scroll down and see? There's a team called Steaua Bucharest or something that's won it.
Yeah, Stop Bucharest. In 1986.
Nottingham Forest are greater than Chelsea.
Wait, United have just 3 Champions League? I thought
The treble winner. Let's check out the
They
treble
don't have 3,
winner.
bro.
Oh, I wasn't under the impression that they have 4 Champions League. Oh, my bad.
And they've been in finals actually only twice. So hold on. So Alex has been in
4 Champions League.
Champions League finals.
So wow, so look, Bayern they've been runners up 5 times.
You know what's HH? If you actually look up just the Champions League on its own, Real Madrid still have the most. We'll have it if you look at it from '98 to 2018. That's 7 Champions League titles, not European Cup. Like forget the 6 that they won in the 6.
But yeah,
like, but even in the new
Boss,
iteration,
we know you're the best. Okay, you don't need to blow the horn all the time.
I want to make sure that everybody knows it.
We don't care about Madrid. No one cares.
By the way, when we won the Champions in 2018, look at where we finished in the league, bro. That season, Barca were gloating that season. Look at where we finished in the league, and we won the Champions League.
You see, Barcelona screwed up because the only time they could have looked up to Real Madrid was to go undefeated.
Exactly.
This is why I said to Juve fans that you can crap on Milan all you want, man. For me, like this right here, basically all Milan have to do it just prints off the spreadsheet and just give it to you guys.
Wait, if you scroll down to Juve again, can you scroll? Oh no, I see right there. No,
even Inter have more. Both Milans have more than Juventus. Wow. Even Ajax have more.
You see, for me, the reason why that's bad for Juventus is the amount of league titles that they've won. You can't win those many league titles and only give me 2 CLs.
There are people called league merchants, and that's them.
No. But if you look at it, United and Liverpool, they're both kings of England. Bayern, kings of Germany.
Where's Arsenal in this list?
You see, Real Barcelona, kings of Spain. For Juve, it's you basically kings and only give me 2. That's sketch. See, that is one that it just doesn't make sense.
Wait, who's won the most league ons? I'm
actually Arsenal one of the kings of England.
At the end, when the most league has the most league.
Okay. You should look up a list of treble-winning teams. Actually, that would be pretty funny.
Treble-winning team. But you see, what do we count as do we count the treble in total, or do we say only from when the Champions League started? Because
I say in total.
In total, you have to look at Ajax, Celtics, Manchester United.
What the hell is this about? Okay, there we go. UEFA.
Okay, UEFA. So Barca have 2, Bayern have 2, Celtic. See, look at that. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 7 teams have won a treble.
Okay, I just want to say this: Red Muntaha, my team has won a treble. Your team has not.
Which one?
Were you alive?
PSV.
Were you alive?
I don't care if I was alive or not.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. I don't even rate the treble. I don't rate any of the.
Come on, don't do that.
I swear to God, I really. It's not something that I hold him. Like, obviously, I want to win every trophy, yes, but like, it's not. I don't lose sleep over the Copa del Rey. I don't even take time off to watch those games.
HH.
What?
HH. Out of the 5 continents, which continent here has not won the treble? Out of the 5 major continents.
I don't know.
No. In the UEFA, sorry, I meant 5 major countries in Europe. Which country has not won the treble?
I don't see France.
France, yeah.
Yeah, France.
How many Champions League do those guys have in total?
Only 1.
They have one. Marseille.
That's why they're called Uber Eats, man. Like, how can you respect it?
Gatland, sorry to cut you off rudely, but like HH, I just want to say something. Do you think so? To win treble, also you need kind of luck as well. And when I mean luck, in a sense, in terms of your players should be fit, your squad should be motivated to play like 60, 70 games as a season or more than that.
No. But what I say though,
it's not just about just performance,
No. But no, you are right, because like you can only win a treble with a squad. If you don't have a good squad, it is impossible to win a treble. But you have to admire, because a treble is ridiculous concentration and focus, because that means that over 40 plus games, near even almost 50 games, you've been money. So to be able to have that level of concentration for 3 different competitions, one of which is the marathon of a league, and one of which is the difficulty of the Champions League, it is a very, very, very admirable thing. Which is why
AJ,
Barca fans can't say.
Inter squad wasn't great.
But here's the thing, HH. Like for me, like what my thoughts are on the treble. Like when I look at things, I don't expect Real Madrid to win every single trophy. I expect us to go for every single trophy. But when it comes to like crunch time, let's say right now, if like we have to focus on the league or Copa del Rey, I would obviously want my club to focus on the league. If we get a perfect season and where we were like dominant, that sure that would be amazing. Like I would love for us to win. But like I'm again not losing sleep over it. For me, it's more important to actually like focus on the big competitions like the league or the Champions League. That's bread and butter. Like that is more.
2017 should have been the year when we did the treble when we lost to Celta Vigo, bro. In the second,
I mean, like
you can't tell me Zidane they want that treble because he got up Cristiano Ronaldo in the second.
During that season, like here's the thing. During that season, like in January when we lost out to Celta Vigo, we were missing both Toni Kroos and Carvajal. We had to play Danilo, which Danilo, in all fairness, scored a banger, like the best own goal I've ever seen in my life. Like he actually did like a diving header. Like I don't even know what he was trying to do there. But yeah, and we lost the game because of an own goal.
All right, so lastly, because I have to go and sleep. Wait, so the GM says like this. He says you say the CL is most important, but your GOAT has 0, but he does have a World Cup though. So cry later. Yes, 2002 World Cup, and he does have a European trophy. A UEFA Cup is still a European trophy where he scored.
Why don't you look at the list of World Cup winners?
Nah, this is fine. I don't need to gloat. I don't need to gloat. Guys, man, it is time for me to bid you adieu and goodbye. Guys, remember, next Sunday, man, we are doing the previews of the CL because we are approaching CL territory. We're just weeks away from the CL bonanza. So from next Sunday, we'll start doing previews and building up to these freaking games, man. So peace out. Stay true. Stay real. Stay sexy. And your boys out of here. Peace, guys. Peace, guys. Become a Football Hut member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here. And to view that new content, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here. Hi. I'm just having a nice quick meal, man. So guys, what up? Yes, right now I'm gonna finish off some editing and I'm gonna watch episode 7 of Attack on Titan. I don't know what the heck is going on in that whole thing, but that's what I'm gonna do. You know? And so right now it is fucking cold in England. It was snowing today. I'm freezing my balls off. As you can see, this skin doesn't do too well against the kind of freezing cold that I have here, man. Look, man, bro, that was just wild, man. This guy really gave us a freaking history lesson, man. No. See, I don't think I even left the room today because I was working from home. Because I work part-time for a TV channel, so I correspond from home. So literally, I've just been in home. I don't think I've actually even left the crib. Because because my sister sent me a WhatsApp and just showed me that it was freezing cold. I was like, okay, I am not coming anywhere near that freezing cold, man. So yeah, I told you the first time I saw snow was in 1994. It's the first time I ever saw snow when I came to England, and I was so scared I didn't want to leave the house. So yeah, man, it was wild, man. Yo, what up, baby? Yeah, look, send me a DM. My DMs are open. My DMs are open, man. If you want to hook up, man, send me a DM, man. Send me a DM. You know, I'm always happy to give you that truth wasabi when it comes to CFC, man. Do you think fans will be in stadiums for the Euros? Bro, like, the key thing is not to get your hopes up. You would think so. I hope so. But do you know what's my main thing is? Let there just be a Euros. Ideally, specifically for an international tournament, you need fans there. I think whenever you do countries and everything, that passion is needed. See, for me, with clubs, I don't think fans is that much of a miss. You can't have like a Euros, Copa America, Nations Cup, or World Cup without fans. That's insane. You need the different colors and the different things from people, man. Top 10 greatest strikers. All right, I'll do it. Give me some time, and I'll give you my top 10. For a guy that talks so much smack, that guy got smacked. I told you, like, I loved how he got humbled by Khabib. Khabib just humbled him. And I think the way that Dustin Poirier just gave him that two-piece. Bro. Because for me, like, I always said for Conor McGregor that you talk a lot. You see, the difference between Conor and like a Mayweather is you can't say anything against Mayweather because Mayweather never lost. And Mayweather, you just couldn't beat Mayweather. You just couldn't beat him. And I think it's annoying people because he was so money. And he was so money Mayweather and he was so arrogant. But he always backed it up. But for McGregor, man, for me, I just said, so this is the great McGregor. The great man, the great hype man. And then he got beaten. Guys, I say, oh, he's such a good loser. He's so graceful. Nah, shut up, man. Hopefully, no, Alex, hopefully, man. Because I, like, not having the Euros last year, it was painful. Like, this COVID thing, like, just really, really painful. Like, we didn't have a Euros, we didn't have a Copa America. Really painful. So I just hope, fingers crossed, hopefully, touch wood, that we get a Euros because, yeah, man, I need an international tournament. I need that. I really need an international tournament. The Bayern show is on Tuesday. Guys, just check the YouTube page. Everything is on the YouTube page. The Bayern show is on Tuesday. So any Bayern fans, just send me that Twitter DM, man. Do you think COVID will be gone in 2022? No. But hopefully it will be less contagious and we'll be able to move around a little bit more towards the end of the. But I still think it will be around, but not to the same degree. But I do think that it's just there will still be social distancing will still exist for a while. But I hope not, because I mean I told you, like in England, for guys who are in England, we're in freaking lockdown again, and we may be in lockdown till like freaking March or something. So it's fucked up, man. It is so crazy, crazy. Hopefully, I mean, yeah, I mean, I need to. I'll put out the word out. Actually, if you want to come on, man, just send me a Twitter DM. Send me a Twitter DM or just send me an email via the website. Make sure you've got a camera, a good mic, and then we'll chop it up for Bayern Nick on Tuesday, man. Some nice little topics and stuff to go through, man. I excited from working from home. To be honest, I'll be real with you. I find it's high, it's high because I think, I used to have quite a few arguments and disagreements with. It's where like there are some people at work I don't really get along with, but there's some people at work in my office I do get along with. So I do miss talking to some guys in my office, but at the same time, it's like now what's it called? I've got that's like my monitor there. I set up my camera, my TV unit, so it's like cool. Oh wow! I get up, because our program is online, so it's actually like it's just a different way of sort of working, But if the offices are open, my office is literally like a 30-minute walk from where I am. So and it's like 5 minutes by train. So, it's been weird though. It's just been weird just not seeing like my colleagues for like over a year. But as I said again, my aim is hopefully football hall is like my main means of work and so forth. That's my main thing. Like that's why I say my TV thing, I do it part-time. Like this football hall thing, YouTube thing, this is like my 24/7 thing. And see, that's like my get that rent money and so forth. And this whole YouTube thing, this is just to generate funds to reinvest into stuff and just get me on all clack. I work part-time as a correspondent for a TV channel, So, yeah, that's my part-time job. But again, as I said again, I do it very, very part-time. The pay is all right, but, as I said again, I want this whole football thing to be my main shilling. My main shilling. So I've hopefully just gotten into a good vibe and so forth. That's why the members, the Patreon guys, the guys who donate huge. That's why I've put the PayPal link. So if you guys want to donate to me directly, so YouTube don't take a cut, then you don't take a cut to donate to me directly, you can use PayPal, and I'll put the PayPal link in the description box, and it's also on the website as well. If you want to donate to your boy and help your boy out, over there, the donation thing is over there. But yeah, man, look, man, that's my thing. This is my thing. I am your football aficionado, which is why I need the champs back, because I think, look, football is football, and I love all for football, but I can't lie to myself. Nothing hypes me up more than Champions League, World Cup, Euros, Copa America, like the big games where it's about the big money. Basically, Dodd. I'm a Dodd merchant. Easily Football Manager, man. Easy Football Manager. Yes, I have. This is my little apartment in West London, in an area of West London. So yeah, so this is my little crib. It's a super small, but no, it works. It works. It's specifically for what I do, because literally this is my studio. So my bedroom is in the other place, and this is like my studio. Maybe I'll probably do like a tour around my house on my other channel. Oh no, I don't work for Super Sport, by the way, but that is a great channel though. Whimsical Thoughts, I thank you. And it means a lot for you to be a member, man. Thank you so much, man. And I will hope that I keep providing you with that quality content. Remember to always check the YouTube page for the member stuff that I'm always working on to put you on them, man. So yeah. Bashapad, man. Yeah, no, look, AFCON. I told you that is one of my personal favorites things, man. Is AFCON, man. Because obviously AFCON is just personal to me because it's like that's the content, that's home. So whenever AFCON is on, it's always big, and I just love AFCON just in terms of just the fans, the colors and the vibes, man. All right, guys, look, man, I need to finish off some editing. I'm working on something fun. I'm working on something fun right now that I'm editing, and that I will put you that will probably go up sometime tomorrow. So watch this space, but I need to go and watch. Basically, finish off the editing. Watch Attack on Titan, and I'll hopefully see some of you guys for our little special football dugout show on Monday from 7 p.m. man. Peace out, stay true, stay real. One love.